Yo, yo, yo. 1 second, I'm setting up and then we're gonna start. Oh. There we go. Alright, what is up, YouTube? I cooked up a strategy that I think will be very, very profitable right now, especially if you're still in Hell and you're looking to play in Inferno. And you haven't quite made the transition yet, so I think this will be very, very strong. And what is the strategy? So right now, people are trying to get their 5th relic slot. A lot of people are. And what do you need to do to get that relic slot? Boss souls. Now, let's look at the prices. The Soul of Infernal Corruption sells for 160k right now, which is quite a lot for a soul that drops in Hell. Now, where does this drop? It drops from the Sung Li boss. And you enter the Sung Li boss by the Eternal Battlefield. So what we are doing is we are just gonna go fully into the tree for Eternal Battlefield and get as many Sung Lis as possible, and we're gonna see how many souls we can get and what other drops we can get. Now for the rules, I'm not spending all my points. As you can see, I have 30 points left. Because if you're still in Hell, you probably don't have all the points either, so we're just using the points for the Sung Li tree. And then at the end, we're gonna do a calculation of just the profit that we made off of souls, and also the profit that we made off like other items, like maybe crafting materials, heroic drops, etc. And I think this strat can be extremely profitable. But I haven't tested it yet, but I think it's gonna be very good. So let's see how this turns out. Thank you for all the guides. You're legit the god of Hero Siege Contra and all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Excited for this, when waiting on some new content. Yeah, I took a little break doing some like real life stuff, getting that out of the way, and yeah, I'm gonna do some content now again. So let's start this timer. I think we have everything that we need. Yeah. Let me just reset the game to make sure the tree is working and everything. And let's go. We're just gonna do Satanic Zones. Dion, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We just started doing the 1 hour test. So basically, Jesus, this lag is crazy. Basically, we're just gonna blast through the maps looking for Eternal Battlefield. You could also do Shadow Realm. We found one right now, but for the sake of testing this, I'm just gonna like go through the maps quickly and then look for Eternal Battlefield. And there we have it, our first one. Of course, I removed all my shards that I had in my inventory before, so any shards we get now should be from this. And of course, if you're still in Hell 5, you're probably not as fast as me with clearing and everything, but I think it's still gonna be good. Economy already bad, a lot of cheaters. How come? Oh, we got another open. I think it's better to like clear the rest of the map while it opens, but I guess there's nothing left to clear. So maybe if you have less clear speed than me, it actually doesn't matter that much, because you're gonna have to wait for it to open anyways. And you can do other stuff in the meantime, like this for example. And I'm not gonna like account for all the small things that we get that you can also sell and that are extra money, like gems and keys and stuff like that. We're only gonna like count like decently big drops. Alright, it should be opened now. This Inferno? Oh my god. Ay, 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 you're right. You're right. We have to redo the test. I'll cut that part out of the VOD. That's a good start. Good thing I got you in the chat. Alright. Is there anything else that we need to remove? I guess we are removing like random mets and like valuable stuff as well. Hellflame Torch, Angelic Key, Ruby Key. I guess we can remove Chaos Keys too and recount those. And then the big mets. Yeah, my battle fragments are already here. I don't have any normal battle fragments, and I have no boss souls either. So we are good to go. Let's also put away Doom Orbs, because those are valuable as well. Alright. I didn't notice. Yeah, me either. I didn't think about this. Does the difficulty tier matter? Well, yes, it matters. You wanna do this in Hell 5 if you possibly can. Like, in Hell 5 it's definitely best because you get more boss drops. But actually, I don't know if you get more souls in Hell 5 than in Hell 1, but I think so. So you wanna do this in Hell 5 if possible. And yeah, higher difficulty also gives you higher magic find, but yeah, that's it's nice to have, but mainly we are doing this for the boss souls for right now. Alright, let's go then. 1 hour test starting for real this time. Is Inferno not better? Well, yes and no. On Inferno you get better other drops. But the souls right now, in Hell difficulty specifically, are quite expensive because a lot of people are trying to get their 5th relic slot. And you get the 5th relic slot by killing Gabriel and Dra in Hell 5. And so for Gabriel you need the souls. And yeah, the souls from Sung Li are very expensive right now for Hell 5 because people are trying to get their relic slot and they buy them. It's 160k per Sung Li soul. You may be aiming for the souls, but with so much killing you might have a lucky find. Yes, of course. Of course, you get other stuff as well. Alright, the Nun in the first zone. Let's see. And yeah, and obviously, like, if you're still in your... Oh. And that could have been good. It's like my second Skilla charm of the season. Talking about lucky drops. But a bad roll, sadly. And no battlefield again, so we just reset. We want to get the battlefields. You can also add pillars with boss materials. Yes, that would be a very good strategy. But for now, I'm only doing the Eternal Battlefield tree because I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible for someone who's maybe farming in Hell 5 right now, and they won't have that many points in Ether Tree to go into Eternal Battlefield and Pillars at the same time. But if you have the points, definitely go into Pillars as well. Yes, it's very good. No Battlefield again. Yeah, exactly. If you're trying to get to Inferno, then you don't have as many points. Oh, and we got one. Perfect. So the strategy is to open this, and then it will open on its own, and you just go somewhere else and kill other monsters while it's open, while it opens, and then you come back later to kill all the monsters. And the good thing about Sung Lee too is... Why is my mana running out? Is there like... I guess I don't have enough to leech, or is something wrong with my tree? Oh yeah, I need to fix my tree. Oh, I put the chaos keys away, so I don't have keys for pillars. I'll grab them after this map. But yeah, the good thing about Sung Lee is that maybe you don't get like the most fragments on the battlefield itself, like this right here, the portal that opens. But when you actually go in to fight him, then you get quite a lot from the mobs in there. $34 in total for all the points in Hell 5. Yeah. I don't know how many I spent now. Alright, let's grab the chaos keys after all for pillars. You could also not open the pillars and sell the chaos keys. Actually, I think that's what we're gonna do. Should we not open any pillars and like account the keys for profit in the end, or should we open pillars? I'm not sure. Oh, we dropped the satanic dice. Already made like 80k or something like that, and a highlighted jewel. Is it good? No, not really. And no battlefield in second map. Or like the map after the first one that we got. How can I get 10 million gold a day? Well, if you want to make 10 million gold a day right now, you probably have to farm card collector codexes in Inferno. Maybe this will make you 10 million gold a day if you blast all day. I doubt it, but we will see after the test how much we can get in 1 hour. But yeah, I don't think so. That would be crazy. We'll have to see. What class is this? This is Stormweaver. It's really fun to play class, and yeah, very fast as you can see. And it can get a lot faster as well. Like, I'm nowhere near the limit. Nowhere near. Right now I'm sitting at around maybe, let me say 1.5 to 2 trillion DPS on dummies with like all buffs. And like with no buffs and just right clicking my clearing skill, I'm at like 400 billion DPS. And yeah, but the damage and the cast speed can get way more crazy. Okay, we got some fragments, 8, alright. 5 billion DPS, goddamn. Yeah, but that's only because I'm in a map, like all the monsters die in one hit, right? So I can't really DPS as much as I could. The lag is real in this map. Nice, we found another one. I already grabbed the keys. We're just gonna open pillars and see how it goes. We got 2 highlighted items. Maybe something good there. Like, even if we just get like 3 souls in the 1 hour, which I would say is very realistic, then that's already like 500k almost, right? And I think like 500k per hour baseline without like any extra drops that you get from clearing for like a Hell 5 player should be pretty good. But we'll see how many we actually get. Alright, lots of fragments here. Plus 4 cold boots, those might sell. And this charm is not good. So we just grab our frags and we reset. And we also have a chance from the tree to get a full stack of infernal, like not infernal, but the battle fragments. So yeah, hopefully we get some full stacks in this hour. Because those are the big ones. Because every full stack is just an instant boss entry. And that will give you more fragments as well. Because inside the boss area you drop a lot of fragments too. Oh, nice, we got another one. It's kind of unlucky if you find it at the end of the map like this, because then you have to wait around for it. Yeah, now we just have nothing to do. So, yeah. As long as you have, like, decent mobility, I don't think the clear speed matters that much, because you have to wait for the opening of the portals anyways. We got 19 fragments, nice. Very noob, have only just reached Hell on my Illusionist. Is it possible to reach this on that class? Yes, for sure. I would say in Illusionist is like not the best starter. It's decent, but the items are like quite expensive. Yeah, but you can definitely like... Or what do you mean by this? Do you mean like to do this farm that I'm testing now? And like kill the boss that I'm gonna farm? Or do you mean like this damage and clear speed? I'm not sure like what levels of damage Illusionist can reach, to be honest. I'm not sure about that. So we got mimics, nice. We're gonna farm those. If it was anything else, we wouldn't stay here and just reset for next battlefield. But since it's mimics, those are good. Like 7 billion DPS clearing the screen. Yeah, you can definitely like... Oh, nice, you got it right in the beginning. You can definitely like get fast on Illusionist. Not as fast as Stormweaver, I think. But you should be able to get like as fast as I am now. But yeah, Stormweaver is kind of the king of clear speed in this game. But I think maybe like you can reach the speed that I have right now. And you can definitely like speed farm with Illusionist. Alright, can we get a full stack? Nice, we got another one. We really need to get some full stacks of fragments because those are like where it's at. And then hopefully we get lucky on the boss roll as well. Getting multiple bosses or like another portal. Because those can trigger from the tree as well. It's quite a lot of RNG involved. Let's reset and go next. Should I stack mana replenish or mana after each kill for sustaining my skill? What class are you playing and like what difficulty like are you at and what point of gear progression? Because all that matters for how you do it. Hi, do you have a Discord with your concrete build? After we're done with the 1 hour test that I'm doing right now, I can show it to you. I'm also working on a guide for this exact build for Season 9. That should be on my YouTube, hopefully very soon. Nice, we got a mallet. 1 mallet, 1 dice so far, not bad. Til Hering, hello, hello, güldig. Explosive kunai. I got Arcanum farming for Fenris in Hell 3 at the moment. I haven't played Explosive kunai, so I cannot say how big the mana costs of that skill are. What it was like for me with Stormweaver, I had like a little bit of mana on kill on like my charms, for example. For example, the Witch's Claw charm is very good for that. Like it gives you 1 all skills and some mana on kill, so that is very good. Or anywhere else really. And then I was also using mana flasks. Alright, no battlefield again. If you're in Hell 3, you probably don't have like that much cast speed and that high mana cost. So I would think that mana flask will be enough for you to sustain mana. And then later on you can drop the mana flask. I can show my tree later. Like there's a mana leech node in the tree. That is very good. Is this good? Well, almost. But that mana leech node is really just for later. Like you will get to a point where you have so much cast speed and so much skill levels that your mana cost is very, very high, and then you kind of need that leech node. What is the overloaded dice skill you're using? I'm using Lightning Surge. It's quite expensive, the dice. Like, it's the most expensive thing I have for sure. +1 Lightning Surge sub-skills. Yeah. I mirrored it yesterday. It was 1 million for the fee, and then obviously the mirror 2, which is like 20 million or 25. I'm not sure how much they go for right now. Oh, bloater pack. Let's go. Some EXP. And we got ADP as well. Always do ADPs. Because those can drop Fulgurite and Anvil. Though they are very, very good to do. And you could get soul gems as well, I guess. If you're really lucky. No battlefield again. Let's go ADP though. Let the pet pick up the runes and then we go in. No drops, we reset. How's it going, Hering? How are you doing? But yeah, for all like the build specific stuff and stuff like that, after I'm done with the 1 hour test, maybe we can do like a little Q&A section for my build or your build, or questions about the tree or anything. I'm happy to answer those. Where's the battlefields at? We're not getting as many as I had hoped for right now. But all we need is like a good double proc on the boss and some full stacks drops from the battlefield. Ah, nice, there's one, perfect. Other than Surge, what do you recommend? For Stormweaver, I started out doing charged bolts, and you can also use Stormcloud for a single target in the early progression to help with like bosses and like tanky bloater mobs and stuff like that. But yeah, once you get basically once you get the Phelps ring is when I would definitely swap to Lightning Surge. You can swap before as well. Yeah, it really like it's it depends when you swap. I'll cover it in my guide video for this class for sure, but basically like Lightning Surge has more damage but less AoE than charged bolts. So if you're like still like if you can speed farm with charged bolts, that's what I would use because you have higher AoE but like less damage. But if you have the damage to speed farm with that, it's really good. But if, for example, you can get into like Inferno farming from swapping to Lightning Surge and getting the extra damage and having a little bit less AoE and clear, then I would also recommend that. And once you have the Phelps ring, then Lightning Surge really pops off. I'm a newbie. Can I do mining to get gold fast? Unfortunately, I need to put a disclaimer on that video because the mining guide I made. Like, mining is like somewhat alright, I would say right now, but at the moment there's not many people buying the mining gems yet. So right now in this economy, unfortunately, it's not that great. But this farm that I'm testing right now, if you're like, if you can do like Hell 5 and you can kill the boss that I'm farming, then this should be really good. The strategy I'm testing now. We will see how it turns out. Overloaded dice, what other skill do you recommend? Well, the overloaded dices are very hard to get, so if you get one, I would recommend Lightning Surge. But if you want to get another one, either way, whatever overloaded dice you get, I would make sure to test out the skill yourself and see if you like it and how good it is for you to play. Because the overloaded dice is one of the most expensive items in the game with a good skill on it. And yeah, if you invest into that, I think you should try out the skill first and play it for a little bit. Yeah, that's what I would do. But the best one for Stormweaver, in my opinion, is Lightning Surge. But yeah, you need to be prepared to like spend 20 to 25 million for that to get a mirror service. Alright, can we get a full stack of fragments drop? No, unlucky. Maybe it will open again. We almost have enough for one boss. Saving money for overloaded now? Nice, very nice. Yeah, I would recommend Lightning Surge. You could also, like, I wouldn't do Stormcloud to be honest, because I think charged bolts or Lightning Surge are just better, like, because you can farm faster. But yeah, you could also do charged bolts, but in my opinion you need a lot more damage, like a lot better gear to make charged bolts work. Like, this is my gear right now, and I do not think it's nearly enough to make charged bolts work. You need very, very, very good gear to go charged bolts. Lightning Surge is a lot easier to get online once you have the Phelps ring. But yeah, the overloaded dice is a huge upgrade. It doubled my damage just from one charm. Alright, battlefields, where are you at? This zone is not the best in terms of like layout. It's quite big. Maybe it's better to do this in a shorter zone instead of the Satanic zone. I think maybe I will run another test where we don't do the Satanic zone and we just do like a small zone like Nightmare or like something like that. Event Horizon, any zone like that. And then we just blast that. Or a zone with like a good drop table, like Act 8 maybe. Because this zone takes forever to discover. Weapon, you will still go for Stofflix? No, Stofflix is dead. You will never do Stofflix. If you want damage, then this is actually the best. Oko's Revenge. And if you want still good damage, but also better defenses, but not quite as much damage as Oko's, then you can go Dawnbringer. But yeah, Oko's for damage is kind of the best item right now. I don't think there's an angelic weapon for Stormweaver that's better. Alright, first SS drop. Yeah, I think we're skipping this zone. Like, it's not good. It's too big, way too big. It will take us forever to find battlefields. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Let's go for Prison Dungeon, maybe. What's the Nimbus ring name? It's the Downfall of Phelps. This one. Downfall of Phelps. Arcane boots, maybe good. Nice, we got one. Perfect. No problem. How many shards are we at? 46. Okay. Maybe we can get a boss entry here. Not quite. Can we get another? Nope. Reset. Let's do 8-1 actually, for the chance to drop a Phelps. I love this zone, there are so many good drops here. And getting a Phelps is always nice. Nice, we have one. Let's go. The Razor Blade. We are using the Razor Blade because of the gloves that I'm wearing. Before you are wearing Atos Diamond Hands, you do not need a Razor Blade or crit at all. These gloves right here, they scale your spells with crit chance and crit damage. So when you have those, you want to make sure to cap out your crit damage. But before, you don't need it at all. Alright, oh, we got another one, okay. I guess we scout the rest of the map if there's something else to do. Nope. Yeah, these gloves right here, they're very strong. I still need to dice mine, but they're max on passive at least. They're like definitely like one of the first angelics you should get on this build, or probably any caster, because they are extremely strong. Alright, how many shards do we have? 56. First boss try, let's go. So we have 6 battle fragments left. Let's see how many we get in this map. And then from the tree we have a chance to respawn the boss, and we also have the chance to get a portal to another map like this with another mob, with another boss. So that would be the best. Because if we get like another map, then we got another map like this to farm with obviously a lot of fragments and stuff like that. And yeah, as you can see, there's quite a lot of fragments that drop here. And we got the soul, nice. And we got a portal. Oh wait, it's like this. I thought it would be a portal to the next map, but it's just an eternal battlefield that opens. But that's good too, we get some more fragments. Yeah, that's the good thing about this boss. Once you're in the map, then you get repaid a lot of the tickets that you used. How many do we have now? 19, yeah. That's very good. Got like 14 from this map. Alright. No battlefields here. I'll be real though, it's a lot less fragments than I thought. But we also haven't hit the max stack yet. What should us Inferno players farm? The best thing right now would be card collector codexes. However, you want to do those in a group because they cost a lot to craft them. They're quite expensive, but yeah, they are very, very profitable. Oh, we got another one. Nice. Double open. But yeah, I think card collector is like by far the most profitable thing you can do right now. And we reset. But you have been, Dion, you have been running card collector already, right? How did we get a battle fragment here? Was it from Pillar? I shouldn't stay here, I should just scout for battlefield. Got a codex right now as well, nice. Yeah, I did so many of them yesterday. And then I saw that their like spots on them get sold on Discord for like 300k. And I was like, wow, I could have made so much money if I sold like 3 spots per codex that I ran yesterday. I would have made like an extra, I don't know, 8, 9 million. 10 million maybe. But yeah, they I was running them before people got caught, like before people caught on and knew that they were OP, and you could craft them for almost nothing. Yeah, it was crazy then. Now the crafting costs are obviously really high because people know about it. But yeah, you could probably like, then you could probably like craft one codex for like 50k to 100k in total. It was crazy. Running with friends, yeah, that's what you have to do. Get a party together. Either with friends or people from the Discord. I guess I should wait for the double open. Nice, another one. Where's our full stack set? We gotta get the full stack. Because the full stack really accelerates you. It gives you the instant boss, but also the extra shards from entering. Yo, what's up? You German? Yep, I am indeed German. You too? Do we get the double open? No, we don't. Oh yeah, the guide is hopefully coming soon. But with 5 million, you should definitely be able to like do some good stuff. But yeah, Stormweaver is also just one of those classes that gets crazier and crazier the more you invest into it. Oh, got stuck there. You can barely run Inferno. If you want to, we can do what is that? Restless Spirits? Yeah, no, that's not good. If you want to, we can do like a little build review after. Like after I'm done with the 1 hour test. But yeah, like I'm not sure about like all the prices right now, but 5 million might be not that much to like really farm Inferno fast. Yeah, but there's probably some stuff we can optimize with like gear and tree and stuff like that for sure. Started Illusionist, but the ramp up damage get frustrating in Inferno. What do you mean by ramp up damage? Like from enemy mobs or from you or what? What body armor are you using this season? I'm using Gabriel again. Gabriel is just too good with attack speed socketed into it. Gabriel is way too good to not use. You could also use Grand Arc Wizard's Mantle for insane damage and mana stacking, but then you will be a lot slower and I wanna be fast. But yeah, I'll be honest, I think Illusionist is a little bit bait. I'm not sure. From what I've seen, it doesn't like look that insane. I haven't played it yet though. I haven't played it, so I don't know how good the progression actually is. But especially for how popular it is, I don't think it's like that strong. Because arcane items are super expensive, right? So, and in my opinion, like maybe I'm wrong on that. Take it with a grain of salt, but from what I've seen and like from how I played this class, I think Stormweaver is just better. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it needs to ramp up. Oh, okay, to get to max damage. I see. Oh, yeah. It's expensive for what you get. Yeah, exactly. Any info on the drop chance for the gems? For the soul gems? Yes. But just a general thing, never ever use the wiki. The wiki is so outdated. For information, there's 2 websites that are good to use. First is Hero Siege Helper. That site is very, very good and it has a lot of information. And then there's also Graxi Guides. Like those 2 websites, they are reliable information, but don't use any other website because they're all outdated. And for the drop chance of the soul gem, it's around 1 in 1,000, a little bit less than that. But around that, I think like 1 in 1,100 or something like that. I don't remember the exact chance, but yeah, it's around there. So yeah, it's quite rare. Oh, we haven't gotten a battlefield in a long time. There it is. Of course, the last thing on the map that we discover. Geras, do you have anything for us? Nope. I bought an inventory tab. How do I unlock it? Well, if you bought it, it should be unlocked. Did you buy it like here by clicking the plus? Or did you buy it through Steam? What's best rate to Cabarets? Stormweaver? Well, of course there's the expensive charms like Fulgurite, Anvil, Annihilator, stuff like that. Those are obviously very good. But like for example, I don't have Annihilator yet, so I'm just going for these points in the tree here for more resistances. And other than that, yeah, like I'm using Crown of Doom as well. This one is expensive if you get one with the +7 all skills. But if you get one without, it's quite cheap and you can still get a very good Crown of Doom for like 300, 400, 500k. That gives you a lot of like resistances, magic skill damage, stuff like that, life. Yeah. And then where else to have res? A little bit on the shield and yeah, that's it basically. But as always, charms are king for resistance. Click the plus. Oh, then it should be there. If it's not, maybe relog. Benny Rocha, I don't know how to say that. I have a little bit outdated guide for this character. It's my Season 8 Stormweaver guide. I'm working on a Season 9 guide, but it's not ready yet. So yeah, subscribe to stay updated with that. But yeah, the Season 9 build is not out yet, unfortunately. Oh nice, you got a battlefield. But yeah, it's a Lightning Surge Stormweaver. A lot of the stuff from the Season 8 build still applies, but not everything, and there is a lot of new tech and stuff with the new tree and stuff like that. But for like general mechanics and overview, then that works. Should we just reset here? This is a really bad spawn. We only get like half the circle. To vote reset, yeah. Is it better than Gabriel's Dauntless Vision? Yes, for sure. 100%. A lot better. Unless you're playing Stormcloud. If you're playing Stormcloud, then Gabriel's is better because it gives you skill haste, so cooldown reduction, and you really want that on Stormcloud. But for Lightning Surge, you don't need that at all. So High Rollers is a lot better, in my opinion. Does your game lag like crazy as well in text with Lightning Surge? Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately it does. Like, I don't know how much better the lag is if you have a better PC, because my PC is, like, I don't even have a PC. I'm playing on an old laptop, so it's, yeah, it's very, very not up to date. So sometimes I'm not sure, like, how much of it is my laptop and how much of it is just the game not running optimized. But yeah, I get, especially in party play, yeah, I get crazy lags. What I need in cheap high roller, basically, you want, yeah, like, you want good rolls on the stats that matter to you, right? So, like, you want good rolls on, like, magic skill damage, resistances, maybe life, all attributes. Like, the two most important, or the three most important, I would say, are all attributes, magic skill damage, and resistances. Like, those three rolls, you want high rolls on those. And then life is nice as well. But obviously, like, move speed or what do you call it? What else is on there? Yeah, move speed or attack speed, like, you don't really care for that. And then for expensive option, oops, I did not mean to unequip that. For, like, the expensive high rollers, like, if you get one that rolls higher than 777, you also get increased experience gain and 7 all skills, which is huge, obviously. So, yeah, one like this is a lot more expensive, though. Do we have the next boss? No, not yet. This is a fail, though, I think. I thought this strategy would be a lot better, to be honest. I mean, to be fair, we haven't gotten any full stacks. But, yeah, we're already 50 minutes in, and we only got 1 soul so far. I was hoping for at least, like, 3 souls. And we've only gotten to fight the boss once. Maybe we should try it in Satanic Zone again, because I'm not sure actually if the Satanic Zone density affects the Eternal Battlefield. It might. So we're gonna remake the game in Health 5 again, and then we get a new Satanic Zone, because it's after 30 minutes. Ah, never mind. We need to do one more zone, and then we can do that. It's not quite ready yet. Lucky numbers, all roll stats combined? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna drop the OP tech. I don't know, some of you might know about it, some of you don't, because it's new in this season and a lot of people don't know about it. You can make a lot of money flipping High Roller Death Crowns, because actually what they changed in this season, if you star the High Roller Death Crown, you can get to the 777 threshold by starring. And yeah, that's very OP, because you don't need to actually roll 777 anymore. You can get like something like 670 total stats or something like that, and then you can 5-star it, and it will still work. Like, as you can see, it says 786, and the cap also goes up in brackets, like it says 932. But it actually doesn't matter. You still only need to hit 777. So yeah. The starring them is quite OP. I got mine for like 900k, and then I just started to 4-star and hit the cap, and now it's worth like 4 to 5 million. So, oh yeah. A lot of people don't know about it. Bifrost key, okay. At least we got something else valuable. Okay, we gotta remake the lobby now and hope for a better satanic zone. What are you farming? Right now we are testing Zhongli boss rushing in Hell 5. Because the Zhongli souls... why is it not resetting? I think they changed how that works. Oh wait, no. Is it a new zone? I'm confused now. Yeah, but anyways, we are testing Zhongli. No, it's not still the same one. Because the Zhongli souls in Hell sell for a lot right now. So that's what we are testing. Unfortunately, it's not as good as I hoped it would be. But after the hour is done, we will like count up our profits and see how much we made. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not as good as I thought. We're not getting as many fragments as I hoped. It's still like somewhat okay, I guess, but nowhere near as good as I thought it would be. I'm hero level 8 and can farm Hell 5 easy. Should I rush some hero level or something else? Yeah, just pick a good zone to farm, like this one for example, 8-1. It's very good for the specific drops that it has. Or if the Satanic zone is good, you can also farm the Satanic zone. And then just like clear as fast as you can for a while and farm experience. And also you get some drops along the way, right? To improve your gear. But if you're hero level 8, yeah, I think you should definitely get some levels. Nice, we got one finally. It's been a while. I think this is the one that gives us the boss entry as well. $600 high roller is enough for star leveling? No, I don't think so. Like you get like I think you get like 20 per star level. But I don't know if you get like more per star level the higher amount of stats it already has. That might be a thing, but I'm not sure. I don't know how exactly it works, but I tried it on one that had around 600 and I got like 20 per star level. Alright, second boss. Wow, never mind. We're still 5 shards short. Wow. At least we got another one right at the start. I wonder why there's so many full stacks proccing, so little full stacks proccing though. I wonder how the Satanic zone or non-Satanic zone affects the Eternal Battlefield. Because there's a thing with Shadow Realm, it's also like a little bit hidden OP secret tech. The Shadow, as soon as you enter the Shadow Realm, like you lose all the modifiers from the Satanic zone, right? So you would think it doesn't matter if you do it in a Satanic zone or not. But you actually get a lot more monsters in the Shadow Realm if you opened it in a Satanic zone. Kinda weird that it works that way, but it does. We got one fragment, wow. So I'm wondering if it would be the same for Battlefield. It's just very unlucky because Dry Hills is such a large map. I don't think it's worth doing. So 7-7 plus with low magic damage, etc. is way better than without. Yeah, but also a lot more expensive. So, yeah. Like one with important rolls, but without 7-7-7 is never gonna be better than a 7-7-7 one. But if you're looking for like a budget option, then it's still very strong. And yeah, to me it feels like we are getting a lot less battle fragments if we are not in the Satanic Zone. So I think we're gonna have to do another test where we test it with the Satanic Zone and see how much we get there. Because here it's been really dry, like getting... Oh, and these spawns are not good. Right at the corner of the map. Because here it's been really dry, like getting one fragment from a portal, that's crazy. Does the trade of the pool give you the cards for Angelic Unholy Craft? I don't think it can. I'm not sure though. You can change the forge stats if you Satanic dice, but then obviously everything else gets rerolled as well. So, like for star levels, it doesn't matter. Like if you star level before or after forge, like that doesn't matter at all. Yeah. But if you plan on like dicing an item anyways, then you might as well forge first, because the forge mod gets rerolled every time. So maybe you hit like decent rolls on the item that you're dicing, but an insane forged mod. And in that case... Oh, the hour is up. So in that case, maybe you want to forge first. Well... How many shards do we have? We almost have one more boss entry. So I guess the hour is up. So let's see what we got. It wasn't a lot, to be honest. I thought it would be way, way, way more. So basically we got one soul. We got this, which isn't that great. We got some boot bases. This is not gonna be worth anything. And then we got 2 mallet. And we got 1 satanic dice. So yeah, I don't think this is worth anything. Slow rest, decent magic skill damage, 2 skills, 4 socket. But is that worth something? I don't think so, because people just use Suomi, right? Yeah, it's not worth anything. So this is 160k. How much are satanic dice right now? $95k. So let's say 90k. That's 250k, and these are like 20k to 25k. So that's 290k. 300k. It's decent in 1 hour, but I also have high clear speed, so it's not like super great. It's not also not like super bad, and we also have the battle fragments almost finished. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish these battle fragments since we're so close and see if we get another drop from that. And then we can do, until the new Satanic Zone starts, we can do like some Q&A and some build reviews, stuff like that. And then we're gonna do another 1 hour test, but this time in the Satanic Zone, to see if we get more fragments there, because it could very well be that you get a lot more mob spawns outside or inside or both of the battlefield. because of the weird way that it works with Shadow Realm. So I'm assuming it will be similar with the battlefield. So we're gonna have to test that. But all in all, conclusion for the first hour, it's definitely not as great as I thought. It's still like okay-ish, but definitely not like super OP. Oh, we already got just one more fragment as well. I think the Satanic Zone matters for this. My theory is if you leave the battle portal alone when mobs spawn and come back, they drop almost nothing in fragments. I don't think that's the case. I think it never used to work like that, but let's test it. You never know when they like change something. Okay, we're already getting a lot more. Recommend to use Hero Siege stat app. Oh, you're right. I don't have that. That might be nice for these farming testing videos for sure. You're right. That's a good call. Okay. Neither Kex might be cooking because we're getting a lot more now. And that might be very, very, very valuable info to know. It's not like this, I was standing in it. It's just random. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But, well, with this one, it definitely worked. But yeah, from like testing in previous seasons, that's definitely how it worked for me. It doesn't matter. But yeah, as I said, like you never know when they like change like weird things that are not in the patch notes. Some interactions just always change without them like saying anything, like with High Rollers Death Crown, for example. Or like El Patron benefits from star levels like this season 2 now. Like this stuff is not in the patch notes, but it still gets changed. So it's worth it sometimes to like just test and see if something changed, because you never know. Okay, let's see. Do we get a double boss? No, we don't. Do we get a soul? No, we don't. We get another portal though. Yeah, now we're not getting any. So yeah, even with 2 boss runs, maybe 1 soul is like a good median. But we're gonna have to do another run, another 1 hour test. Wait, this can open again, right? Okay, it doesn't though. Yeah, so we made just around 300k in 1 hour from this. A little bit less. And these could maybe sell as well, but I'm not gonna price them, I'm too lazy. But if you really wanted to, you could probably sell them. We can chuck them up for like 50k each, I guess, and see if they sell. These ones might actually be worth more than 50k since they're arcane. I don't know what arcane users use. I'm struggling with item drops, not gonna lie, and money in the all, yeah. Right now you're at the point where heroics are basically worthless. What did you farm by yourself in Hell? When I was in Hell, money making was a little bit different, because the heroics were still worth a lot. And I was just blasting with charged bolts and just speed farming 8-1, the zone that we just did, this zone. I was just speed farming that and Pillar Tree. Playing with Demon Spawn was a bad choice. Yeah, the arcane stuff is just expensive, right? Can I see your ether tree? Just tuned into the stream. Yes, so what we are gonna do now, we have 13 minutes until the new Satanic Zone. So 12 minutes now. We're gonna do 12 minutes of like build reviews, Ether tree, questions about my build, questions about anything else in the game or about life or whatever. We're just gonna do Q&A and like build reviews and stuff like that. So for the tree, anyone that's interested in the Stormweaver tree, the tree will be pretty similar for any caster. But yeah, this is what I'm using. The way that I progressed this tree was I went to the left side here, I went into this, I skipped these nodes, I went up here, and then you can go into these crit nodes before you travel like all this way. So you can go into these crit nodes, you can go into this lightning node, and then once you have enough points to get up into the closed cluster up here, I dropped these points. And I started going into this node and into these two nodes. And then I went up here and I went into this node. This is very, very strong. It turns your resistance into damage. And then I went into the spell crit here and I went again into the spell crit here. And then later on, once you have a lot of cast speed and like skill levels, you will need this mana leech to not run out. And yeah, once you have this amulet, the Thought's Agony, to scale your intelligence, then all the intelligence nodes also become very, very strong. They're also good on their own, but that's when they become really good. And when you have Gabriel's, you can use this to scale your attack speed, and also this small node here. And this node is very, very strong. Like, if you want to get tankier, these 5 points are very good, or 6 points. No elemental break. I might go elemental break. I haven't actually like tested it, so let's see. We can do like a quick little test. Let's see how much we have with that. The biggest drop I had was Sight of the Gods, but I keep because of mobility. Oh yeah, that's a very lucky drop. That's very nice. So with just Lightning Surge, no additional buffs, let's see how much we get from Elemental Break. We're gonna have to reset once we have the cast speed stacked up. But it seems like close to 400 maybe. Yeah, like 360 I guess. Around that. Sadly, I'm lagging quite a bit. And then without the elemental break, I guess we leave the int node in. Yeah, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Like, it doesn't really look much different at all, right? But that's because I already... like, we already have a lot of elemental break into in here, like 180%. So yeah, it doesn't seem super worth it, these nodes. I'm probably gonna go into the where is it? The double casting next. Wait, wasn't it here? Oh, here, yeah. The double casting, I'm probably going into that. Yeah. There's also... Isn't that a different source of break though? Yeah, it is a different source. But obviously the more you already have, the less you're gonna get out of more elemental break, right? If I had 0 elemental break, this would be insane. But since I already have close to 200%, this doesn't do as much. Like, they don't multiply with each other, even though they're different sources. And what you can also do is you can do some like crazy defense setup. Like once I have more points, I will use this black hole to get in here and get all the absorb nodes and also these nodes here. And this all rest. Like this is insane. Are you using one skill for single target and one for AoE? No, I use the same skill also. What's your belt? The belt is just Girdle of Eternal War. My next upgrade will be the belt for sure. I will go for Liquor Holster, but Liquor Holster is quite expensive. But yeah, that's what I'm using. And for, it doesn't matter, a single target or like multi-target, we always just use Lightning Surge for everything. Yeah, we got to have like with buffs. Buffs, I guess we have like 700 without like all the storm cloud stuff, and like if you do all the storm clouds, then you have more. Using your build from Season 8 and my build is kinda shit since Liquor and Patron are expensive. Yeah, fair enough. Set's Lightning Sash is not bad as well, but this build is good. But I'll have to say, if you don't have Gabriel and or Atto's Diamond Hands, I don't know if I would like recommend this build. Because this belt gives you crit damage and attack speed. We scale attack speed with Gabriel Wings and we scale crit damage with Diamond Hands. So with those items, it's really good. But other than that, if you don't have those items, then I think Set's Lightning Sash might be better for you. Is your skill and sub skill tree posted somewhere? No, not yet. I'm gonna make a guide for this character, but as of right now, it's not posted yet somewhere. Alright, we're gonna have to put the battle fragments away as well. I have both, and I'm using Dawnbreaker too. Kind of short on the charms. I didn't find an overloaded dice yet. Yeah, the overloaded dice is super hard to get. Like, it's so tough to get. I mirrored mine. Like, I went for mirror service because there's pretty much no other way to get it unless you literally win the lottery. Or you get super lucky on gambling them. Did you go for int stack? Well, yes and no. I'm obviously going int because that's what you do anyways. Like on this character, you always want to stack int because int is good. So, but I'm not like a pure int stacker or something like that. I got this amulet because it's just the best amulet for casters, and this gives you int stack, right? And then of course I'm going for the int nodes in the tree. In this int stack node as well, and all the other int nodes, because int is just very strong, especially if you have that amulet. Yeah, but if you're short on charms, that's a huge deal, because the charms are a very, very big part. And Dawnbreaker, I don't think I'm gonna get Dawnbreaker actually, because it's so expensive, and Oku's Revenge is more damage anyways. Dawnbreaker gives you more defense, but yeah, I just think I don't wanna like invest that much into defense right now. I'd rather get a Liquor Holster first, or El Patron maybe, and then I wanna get a better Gabriel, because mine only has 2 to all skills and it only has 125% attack speed. So I wanna get a good Gabriel with like really good jewels and better rolls. Yeah, so those are probably my next upgrades. And then for boots, maybe Grim Walkers, but they are also very expensive right now. We have 3 more minutes until we start the next hour session. Why does gold dice exist anyway? That's a very good question, yes. Is siege farming or chaos pillar better way to get soul collector? I'm solo self-found. Yeah. I think soul collector drops from... Does it drop from pillars? I think so, right? Let's see. Chaos pillars and mimics, yeah. So pillars and siege are the best thing. But is siege or chaos pillar better? I don't know. I would assume chaos pillar is better. Because the mimics, you don't get them that often, right? But from mimics, you also get this. So, yeah, it's a trade-off, I guess. Short time for review. Yeah, maybe. Like a quick one. So what's the strategy right now you're testing? Sorry asking this, but barely came on. No, don't be sorry for asking. Feel free to ask anything anytime. Right now we are testing Eternal Battlefield in Hell 5. Because the souls from Sung Lee sell for a lot of money right now. So we are testing that. We didn't have really as much success I was hoping for on the first run. So we're doing another test run to see if maybe we got lucky, unlucky. And also we're gonna do it in a satanic zone. We're just waiting for a new one because this one is really bad for the strat. Yeah, because I wanna test if the satanic zone actually affects the mob spawns inside the Eternal Battlefield or not. Gotta find some more chaos key then. I always run out. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Just only open the chaos pillars when you actually have the tree for chaos pillars active if you're in SSF. Can you rush through sub-skills fast? Alright, we'll do this quickly. Be ready to take screenshots. Screenshot here. Always subtract 1 point from everything because I've overloaded dice for this. This is important. And then I guess this is important, but the only note you need here is the lightning break. And then you can do a storm cloud as well if you want extra damage for a single target from storm cloud. Alright. Sunglee's the green soul. Yeah. Farm fragments and do bosses. Yes. Oh, Nightmare is a good zone. Alright, let's start the timer. And we go for another hour and see how it goes. Yeah, and the green souls are like 160k right now in Hell. So that's what we're testing, how much we can get of them. Because like 160k per soul for something that you like can farm reliably is quite good for someone who's in Hell progression, I think. And on top of that you get like the other drops as well, of course, that you find. What stats do you have on your Chaos Gemstone? My Gemstone is quite bad. It's just like a filler one. I just got it like that and it was okay to use. So I picked it. I can show you in a moment. No battlefield. So we reset and go again. When should I stop my hero leveling and start farming the Soul Forged ring? Which class are you playing? Like, I'm not sure if I would even recommend the Soul Forged ring depending on what you play. Because for me it wasn't even worth it to farm it, to be honest. Because I replaced it like so soon after getting it. But you don't really need to like stop farming EXP. Like the first part of the Soulforged ring quest for the bosses, you don't make much EXP there, yes, but it's like a short part of the quest anyways. And then after you need to kill monsters anyways, so you can just do your regular farming after. So I think you can do it if you like you don't like quote unquote need to like stop your EXP farm, if that makes sense. No battlefield. We reset. Yotun. Are you playing like the... are you playing Frost Thunder or are you playing Frost Orb? Akbos farming is nice too, especially King Carp. What are you farming King Carp for? Like, does the ring cost something or just for the soul gem? Yeah, I'll show the Chaos Gemstone in a second. I just wanna like get an Eternal Battlefield first. Because then we have wait time anyways. I don't really like wanna pause during the 1 hour testing time. But whenever we do a battlefield and we have to wait for it, then I have time for stuff like that. No battlefield. Just make sure that you feel comfortable to do the bosses and doing during bad satanic zones, so you don't really lose out that much. Wait, which bosses are we talking about? Like for Damien, the Mets, or what? Are you even using Storm Shock? Only on like bosses, not for clear. We don't need it for clear. It's only for debuffing like big bosses and stuff like that. But for anything in the normal map, you don't need it. Yo, where's our battlefields at? Hello? That is crazy. We're not getting any. Why no nunchucks in Relic? Yeah, I just saw the nunchuck and I was thinking about it. I should do it. I don't need the crit damage right now, but yeah. Because nunchucks also give 20% attack speed as well and crit damage, right? Am I correct in that? Because then I should replace my lightsaber with nunchucks. Maybe I'll do it now since it's a relic zone anyways. Yeah, they do? Yeah, okay, I should use them then. Right now I'm crit capped anyways, but for example, when I switch out of the belt, then I need more crit damage again. So, I should do it, yes. Especially now that we're in the relic zone anyways. Good call. We're not getting any battlefields. That's crazy. Do you apply burn to enemies? Yes, it's in the sub-skills from Lightning Surge. You have to pass through the burn node anyway, so your Lightning Surge applies burning. Oh, someone also asked like how much I paid for the mirror. I actually got lucky enough and I found it yesterday. Like I just dropped it on the ground and yeah, so I didn't buy it. I had an offer for 20 million for the mirror, but yeah, that's never worth it if you can still mirror the overloaded dice. Because that's gonna give you so much power. They are hard to see on map, so I don't bother to swap. Yeah, I saw one like earlier. Yeah, before I read the chat talking about nunchucks. Okay, what is happening though? Like, this is a bit crazy. We have the full tree. We do have the tree equipped, right? Yeah, we do. We have the full tree, but we are not spawning any battlefields. You missed 2 points into damage to burning targets on Apocalyptic Thunder. Yeah, but it doesn't matter for Apocalyptic Thunder because that skill doesn't deal damage anyways. We don't use that skill for damage. The only reason we use that skill is to inflict lightning break on the enemy as a debuff. We don't care about the damage of the skill itself. So buffing the damage of Apocalyptic Thunder does like nothing for you. Oh yeah, the gemstone. This is the gemstone that I have. It's just like some attack speed and some wit. It's nothing crazy. It's not good. It's just something that I found. No, I dropped it and it was like good enough to use, and so that's what I did. I'll have to get a better one. I spent like 20 dice, satanic dice, on gemstones yesterday, but I didn't really hit anything. I was hoping for something good, but I didn't get anything. Maybe we'll do another gamble today. I still have like 25 satanic dice left, I think. All skills damage? No, it's only for the Apocalyptic Thunder itself. At least I'm pretty sure. We haven't gotten the full stacks of battle fragments a single time yet. That is kind of crazy because in the Shadow Realm you get it quite a lot, but here with these fragments it doesn't seem like it. I guess I should also start opening pillars. Why not go Inferno Sungli? Because the Hell Soul is a lot, like it costs a lot more. You could do Inferno Sungli as well, but then you're more so hoping for the belt drop rather than the soul. But if you're doing that, then just farm Reaper instead, because Reaper is much better in Inferno. Like Inferno Reaper can give you the torch and that's a lot of money. And you also get so many more like shards from Reaper compared to the shards for Sungli. But yeah, I was hoping for something better than this, but even in the Satanic Zone, like I guess the density here isn't great, but even in the Satanic Zone, it's not looking that great for the strat. I expected a lot more out of this. Let's see though, we'll do another hour and maybe we get some full stacks, maybe we get some boss duping, we will see. Because we haven't gotten any of the good procs from the tree yet. We haven't gotten any double bosses, we haven't gotten any full stacks. We also still need to test like how many fragments we actually get now that we're doing this in Satanic Zone rather than just 8-1. And I mean, we got 300k in the last hour. I would say for someone in Hell 5, that's not bad. But you also have to keep in mind, if you're still in Hell 5, you're not clearing these maps as fast as I am, so you cannot expect to make the same. So yeah, the last hour test was not that great. The relics are Katana, Lightning Orb, Lightning Globe, Holy Grail, and Nunchucks. I guess so. You also need to fit like if you're running Atos Diamond Hands. Oh, we got another Satanic Dice, nice. Like if you're running Atos Diamond Hands, you need to fit Razor Blade for the crit damage. I don't think Nunchucks alone is enough. You wanna cap your crit damage. So yeah. If you're still using like HP pot, you don't need Grail. Like Grail only really becomes good once you have a lot of cast speed. So I would not use Grail until you get like a lot of cast speed. For me right now, I'm at the point where maybe it starts to get good. But if you have like less cast speed than me, I definitely wouldn't use it. I would just prefer to use the HP potion. And yeah, I would probably swap out Katana for Razor Blade in the setup that you said. 600 cast rate, like with buffs or just base? How's it going? Skill issues, Germany. Hello, hello, hello. It's going quite well. How about you? We're just testing Zhongli farming in Hell 5 for the souls to see how good it is. We already did one test run for 1 hour and it wasn't as good as I hoped. But so now we changed some things and we're trying it again. With buffs. Oh, I don't think maybe it's like that good then. I think with buffs, once you get to like maybe 800, 900, 1000 plus, then I think maybe it's really good. But it depends. Maybe if you're just lazy and you don't want to use Health Flask, like it's absolutely fine at 600 cast rate. You can use it for sure. Personally, I wouldn't prefer it though. Oh, we got one more, nice. Can we please get a full stack? The full stack thing is a thing, right? Oh, Witch's Potion? Like... Where is it? 1% ancient monsters from the portal to drop a full stack, yeah. Ancient monsters are the yellow dots, right? So we should have a lot of chances to get that. We haven't gotten a single one yet. Oh, we got another portal. Played Pirate and did shenanigans on the marketplace with my watermelon. Nice, nice, nice. The moment I go leave 10 Steam sale, Signet price drop, boom, what? Signet of Shadows? Oh, we got the nunchucks. Yeah, let's switch out this relic for nunchucks. Do we get another portal? No, we don't. like this strategy kind of relies on the full stacks a lot. And I thought you would get a lot more. It could be that we're just very unlucky, or it could be that you just don't get that many. But I thought like 1% per ancient monster would be a decent chance. Because in Shadow Realm you get those a lot as well. In Shadow Realm you also get more monsters, but still. Is it highlighted? No, no highlight jewel. I really should open these pillars for the chance at boss materials. Oh, the signet that the merchant sells. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going for... I see. You're going for a Steam sale relic and then you're reducing merchant prices. That's smart. How much does the Steam sale give you? And how much does the signets cost for you? Can you show your skill tree and your gear and merc gear? Yeah, I can, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit for that. Because right now I'm doing the 1 hour test. So for 1 hour I'll be like locked in playing maps and stuff like that. Because I wanna test the strategy, how good it is. So yeah, but after that I'll have time to like go over everything and show everything and explain and all that. Yeah, you get a decent amount of like yellow dots on the map from Battlefield, so you should be able to like sometimes get the full stacks. We just haven't gotten any yet. What strats? We are testing Hell Sung Lee farming, because the souls for Hell Sung Lee are quite expensive right now because people are buying them to unlock the last relic slot. And yeah, they're quite expensive. So we're trying to see how many souls we can make if we go for the Sung Lee tree and we just blast in Hell. I'm finding it real slow to grind in Carnation levels. Any pointers for a new fresh white mage doing 30 million at Hell 3? First I would ask, are you farming Hell 3 really fast? If not, I would drop down to Hell 1. It's always better to have very good clear speed but go lower difficulty than go higher but have less clear speed. That's the first thing you want to make sure, that you're really farming fast. And other than that, if you're stuck at that point of progression, you could also like go for the Soul Forged Ring quest. I'm not sure, does that unlock in Hell 5 or Hell 1? But I think it unlocks in Hell 1. So if you get that ring, you get some nice bonus EXP as well. But yeah, the biggest thing would be make sure you're farming fast, and then as you make more upgrades to your build, you're gonna be faster and faster, and you can go higher difficulties as well with fast clear speed, and then you'll get more EXP as well. But if you're already hero level 30, it's probably more so of an issue with your gear, because you already get some points in the tree, so you really want to upgrade your gear so you become stronger and can farm more efficiently. No battlefield, rip. Any hell for the ring, yes. I see, yeah. I was right then about that. Sigil costs... Wait. 100... No, wait. Is that right? 10,200? Or did you mean to say 100,000? How cheap does it get? If it's 10,000, that would be crazy. But even at 100,000, that's quite good. Like, that's quite... You can make some good money with mining then, if you go for a Steam sale. That is not bad at all. But 10,000 would be crazy. I wonder how good gold find farming is this season. I haven't seen anyone doing it. I doubt that it's good, because there's nothing really in the game for like gold farming. The gold farm glyph is gone as well and stuff like that. So I don't think it's good, but maybe there's some hidden strats that I don't know about. No battlefield again. We are not getting a lot of battlefield. Holy. That's what I'm doing right now. 25 kills into Carp and haven't seen the page drop. Oof. Oof. Nice to know it drops in all hell difficulties. Gotta drop it down. Yeah, nice. Good. The EXP penalty is punishing, yeah. If you're hero level 6 though, maybe you don't wanna start with the ring quest. Maybe you just wanna like farm some stuff first and get some levels first. Because there's also points in the ether tree that will make your boss farming better, right? So maybe you wanna wait a little bit until you do the ring quest if you're only hero level 6. Oh, 4 lightning skills boots. Yeah, make sure you turn in the quest, right? That's true. How do you reset without pressing escape? You press Shift plus R. Shift plus R is the reset hotkey. Oh, butterfly knife. Let's go. Oh, and another one. Wait, that's... No, we are going nunchucks, right? Whoops. Hello, mind showing the gear real quick? Yes, I can go over everything, like, if you need me to later, after 1 hour is done on the timer. Because we're doing a 1 hour test right now. So, like, for, like, detailed gear and skills and stuff like that, I can show that later, if you want me to. But, yeah, this is the gear for now. Citadel for Merchant was 240k before patch. It got patched to 120k. Oh, it did. Wait. Wait, it did? I didn't realize that. That's very important info. That means... Oh, okay. Okay. That means like... we might do a little gamble then and maybe reroll my gloves or crystal my gloves. Because restoring angelic items is much cheaper than now. So how much do you get with the Steam sale? Like how expensive is it with the Steam sale, the sigil? Why Razor Blade? The Razor Blade is because we are using the Atos Diamond Hand gloves. They are angelic and they basically allow you to get extra damage on your spells with your crit chance and crit damage. So once you have those gloves, you really want to max out your crit damage for big extra damage. Is this Mimics? Nice, let's go. Overloaded dice, please. So yeah, once you get these gloves, then you really want to go into crit. But before you don't need crit at all. It does nothing for you if you don't have the gloves. 10% discounts, but it seems to cost like 102 for me. Ah, okay, I see. 102 is nice though. Where are our battlefields? This run seems even worse than the one before, because we're not getting any battlefields. It's kind of crazy. Atos is a separate crit damage range though, so your base crit damage doesn't matter. No. I don't think that's true. Like, what do you mean your base crit doesn't matter? Unless I'm understanding you wrong, but like, crit on gear definitely matters for Atos. Like 1000%. So your crits can crit with the ratio of the gloves? No, Atos is not even crit. Like, Atos is not even like a crit or a spell crit or anything like that. It just gives your spells a chance to deal increased damage based on like your crit chance and crit damage. So it's not even a crit. It's just like an increased damage proc. So for example, you could get an Atos proc, which is like a quote-unquote crit, but not really a crit. And you could get a spell crit on top for like a big hit. Like, they multiply with each other. They're two different things. You're using aimbot? No, I'm not using aimbot. You don't need aimbot if you use the Phelps string. Because look, when I'm casting, it goes out in all different directions. That's what Phelps does. And they also return to you, the projectiles. So if you use the Phelps string, you don't need aimbot at all. And the Phelps string is what I would recommend you to use. It's very strong. Where is my nunchucks at? And where is the battlefields at? Hello? Oh yeah, crit about above 180 doesn't matter. No. Only it gets like, that's the downside of Atos, right? Your crit chance get halved and your crit is kept at 180. So yeah, you need to get it to 180, the crit damage, and then it doesn't matter. But that's correct, yes. Only 180. Equip the Atos. Thank you. Finally, we got a battlefield. Wow. Holy. And we didn't get any nunchucks, so now I'm stuck with a level 1 nunchuck. Oh, I will wait for the hour stop so you can show us the sub-skill tree. Yeah, of course, I can go over everything after like the hour testing is done. Bro, we are not getting any fragments this run. Holy, this is crazy. I saw your video about Marksman. He got nerfed and you said we should play Cyclops. Would you say TRDM? What is TRDM? Is still playable or should we play something else? I'm super fast on maps with Flicker, but I get wiped out on bosses like a fly. I haven't played Flicker myself, but I would say probably like there's so much defensive stuff you can get in the tree. So if you want more defense, I think you can probably get it. What is TRDM though? I'm not sure. But I haven't played Marksman myself, like Gunner Drone. I haven't tried it this season. So it's probably playable, but it's definitely like nowhere near as like strong as it was. Because in Season 8, Marksman Gunner Drone, it was like so broken. It was like 10 times better than the next best thing in the game, basically. And it got nerfed quite a bit. So I think Gunner Drone is like still strong, but it's definitely like not OP. I haven't played it though, so I can't say in detail. But yeah, I think one of the strongest classes for sure is Stormweaver though. Butcher is also extremely strong. And I think Flicker Strike Bard probably too, but I haven't played it. And I don't know anyone that's playing it, so I can't say for sure. Thanks, you're awesome. I came back to the game after 10 years ago and your video helped me a lot. Oh, thank you. I am glad it helped. And welcome back to the game. A lot has changed for sure. Is there a difference which floor I kill the boss on in tower? I'm not sure. I don't think so, to be honest, but you never know. Like with this game, I can't say 100% for sure, because sometimes there's like weird interactions that are very niche and not like public knowledge. So there might be something there, but as far as I'm aware, it doesn't matter. Would be interesting to test that though, but yeah, I don't think so. I haven't heard anything as well from like other people that are very knowledgeable about this game that I play with. Top 1 solo self-found plays Flicker Bard. Yeah, Flicker Bard is definitely like, it's super fast. It's yeah, very quick clear and stuff like that. It's definitely like, from what I've seen, one of the best classes this season, but I haven't played it myself, so yeah. I'm about 4 days new to Hero Siege. Nice, welcome to the game. I'm a Hammerdin and I can do Hell 3 pretty good. Hell 5 slows me down a bit. Now I'm farming, I don't really know what I should be doing. Like, what do you mean? If you should be farming Hell 3 or Hell 5, or what you should be farming there, or like, what exactly do you mean by that? Ignoring Pain and Immortal Goliath are super good for Bard. I don't know, like maybe I know the notes, but I don't know like the name of the notes. But yeah, that seems like some good tech maybe. You seem like you play Bard maybe. Better clear than Stormweaver even. Yeah, we will have to see once the Stormweaver comes online. This is still baby Stormweaver right now. But yeah, I haven't looked into it much. The clear seems very good. I don't know what Bard is capable of when you get to like min-maxing. But this is still like quote-unquote slow. Oh wow, I actually died. Your clear is very good. Not for what I'm going for. This is still like, I'm only at like maybe with buffs, I think maybe 800 cast speed maximum. But yeah, you can probably get to like, you can definitely get to like double that or maybe even triple that. So you can get really, really fast. We got another spawn. Nice, now I got some time to read chat. Oh, but I can't just AFK in here because the on-death effects will kill me. Content-wise, I don't know if I should be repeating a zone like you are or running dungeons. Lost and just run through zone aimlessly. Yeah, so basically you wanna farm satanic zones whenever they are good. So right now I would say like this one is good because it has angelic chances, which are nice. It also has experience gain, which is nice. So those are good mods, for example. And if the satanic zone is good and has like some good mods for you, then I would farm that. And if it doesn't, then I would look for farming something else, whether that be for your Soulforged ring maybe, or maybe for your like just farming a good zone, like Act 8, Zone 1 is very good because it has like a good drop table with good loot, like you can drop Downfall of Phelps there, or any other zone that has like high value heroics that drop there, and like a decent layout. So yeah, that's what I would do in Hell. You can also, like, depending on your ether tree, you can also do different stuff. It just depends, yeah. There's a lot of different things you can do, especially with the ether tree. But in general, yeah, good satanic zone, farm that. Bad satanic zone, do something else. We are not getting any battlefields, holy. Which farm? We are doing a Hell Sung Lee for the souls. We're just testing it out, but from the testing so far, it does not seem that great. I thought it would be a lot better. So if this test also goes bad, we already did 1 hour test, so if the second hour also goes bad, I think we're gonna have to scrap this strategy. and look for other stuff. That is crazy though. We have gotten only a few battlefields in 40 minutes. Like, how? We are at 27 fragments. How is that even possible? Oh, Oko's Revenge. Nice. If it's like perfect roll, then it's good. 4 sockets, not bad. That is what we want, 4 sockets. So this has potential to be good. Could be a few 100k if it has good rolls. Oh, we got a battlefield. Nice. Can we get 1 full stack? How do I unlock the Satanic Zone in Hell 5? You need to kill Mevius in Hell 4. If you do Hell 4 Mevius, you unlock Inferno difficulty and you also unlock Satanic Zones for Hell 5. Thank you so much for your advice, I appreciate it, sir. No problem at all. I'm happy to help out if I can. Sorry to keep asking questions. Don't be sorry. Like, I'm happy if there's people chatting and asking questions and stuff like that. That's what makes streaming fun, right? If you have people talking in chat and asking questions and stuff like that. If there's no one talking, then what am I here for? I'm happy to respond to questions and help out any way I can. But how would I know the Satanic Zone mods? You go into the Satanic Zone, like I am in the map right now, and then at the top left, you see these buffs. You just hover over them with your mouse, and then you see what they do. And to determine which ones are good, that's just like, I guess, knowing it and a little bit experience. But like in general, good modifiers are like increased angelic chance, increased heroic chance, maybe, depending if it's like a zone that has good heroics. Increased experience is good. More ancient monsters is good. Yeah, basically like stuff that buffs your loot in meaningful ways or gives you like more monsters and stuff like that. Respawn as legions is good as well. Best zone or dungeon to farm in Hell 5, not Satanic. I think I haven't checked on like the prices in a while, so maybe now there's other ones that are as good or yeah, that can compete, but I always farmed Act 8 Zone 1 outside of the dungeon because yeah, that has a very good drop table and you can drop Downfall of Phelps in Act 8 and yeah, that is very expensive. The last Phelps that I dropped, I crystalled it for extra experience and then I sold it for 4.5 million. So yeah, that is kind of the jackpot drop that you can get there. No problem, M. Fleming. What is your ether tree? Right now, for this test run, we are only putting all the points we have into the Sung Lee tree. Nothing else. I still have 30 points left, but I kind of wanted to simulate it for someone who is in Hell 5 themselves maybe, and they don't have that many points. But yeah, we just have the tree for Eternal Battlefield and Sung Lee maxed out. But yeah, I think it's the strategy is bait. We are not having good performances from this test. Maybe we got super unlucky, but even if that's the case, I think you can probably do better things. I don't know. L5 money making is a little bit tough, but yeah, I don't think it's like insane from what we tested so far. Farming battle fragments? Yeah, exactly. We're just trying to get boss entries. Would a codex with goblin socketed increase the drop chance? Not sure actually if like goblin respawns from the fragment, like from the portal, would drop fragments as well. I don't think so, but maybe. Or do the goblins sometimes drop fragments as well? Because if yes, then maybe that's like a viable thing. It's an interesting thought for sure. Maybe that's worth looking into. What is Ether Tree? Right now for the test, this is the Ether Tree. Just Eternal Battlefield and Zhongli. We're just testing this if it works out. But yeah, so far, not the best results. Oh, the loot amount. I see. Oh, yeah. Not the goblin spawns loot amount. I don't think it does. But maybe it does. Because the thing is, like, I'm not sure how loot amount works actually. The thing is, like, I know for tarot decks, for example, the loot amount doesn't matter. It doesn't work, so I'm not sure if it works on fragments like that. And if anyone in chat knows, that would be very valuable to know. But I'm not actually sure like how the loot amount thing works. I don't know how it gets calculated. Because when you look at it the first time and you see, wow, 2 times increased loot amount, you think like, wow, that's so good. But then when you actually use it, even with like 10 times loot amount increased, you realize you don't really get much more drops at all. So I really don't know like how it's calculated or what it actually does. This is a nice spot right here, triple farming the mechanics. Is it worth to dice high rollers? If you want to gamble, yes, of course. But it's a gamble after all. You might hit big or you might lose. But it's a fun gamble to do for sure. Nice, we got another one. Finally, we're getting some. I mean in general? What do you mean in general? Like the ether tree just depends on what you're doing. It's really different for what you do. There's not like one ether tree that you use for everything. But in general, like if you're just doing like regular zones and stuff like that, I would say Pillars is pretty decent. Unholy Siege is probably pretty decent. The Rift is probably decent. I never interact with this. Oh, you should definitely. You should definitely. If you don't have any points in Ether Tree, I think you should definitely look into it. Like, in general, something that's, like, always gonna be useful pretty much is probably, like, the Pillars. But yeah, thank you guys for, like, all hanging out. I did definitely, like, not expect there to be this many people in the stream. I've also done, like, I'm still, like, figuring things out, right? With, like, where I wanna stream and how I wanna stream and, like, everything like that. But I've also done like some streams on Twitch, and yeah, there wasn't nearly as many people in there, and so I'm really surprised like by how this is going. And it's really fun, like to have a lot of people in chat to talk to and everything like that. It's very cool. Thoughts on Ruby keys? Very good, very good. I don't know what their prices are now, but I used to always buy them for 50k each, and they are very good. You can either go into, like, if you want to really do the high rolling gamble thing, you can go into the nodes where the boss gives you 1% chance to drop an unholy charm. But that's really if you already have a lot of money and you just want to hit big. Or if not, then the nodes with the 5 extra chests is also very good. But yeah, if you do it, make sure you have a good loot filter for your charms, because like the charms can be really good, even if it's not like Fulgurite or Anvil. But yeah, I got a few Fulgurites and Anvils and stuff like that from Ruby Gardens. Overall, I would say it's definitely pretty good, but it's still a gamble though. 50 to 60k, yeah, I think it's not bad then. I don't know how people make money with pillars when you have to use so many keys. Well, yeah, I think probably only use them like with the pillar tree and if you're Inferno. If you're in Hell, probably don't use them. Also depends on if you're a group or solo. Like if you're in a group, these kind of things are always better, where you have to like spend something to open something. Because obviously, yeah, you only need, in the group, you only need 1/4 of the keys to open the same amount of pillars and get loot for everyone. Like, is there something wrong with this map? Like, is there like less chance of battlefield spawns in here? Because we have gotten so little of them. We are getting like way less than before. It's kind of crazy. Hi, what are you farming? We are testing Hell Sung Lee farming right now. We are farming Eternal Battlefield for the fragments for Sung Lee, because the souls for Sung Lee are quite expensive right now. The Hell ones, not the Infernal ones. And so that's what we are testing right now. But yeah, so far it seems a lot more underwhelming than I thought it would perform. And especially with the second hour test, like we are not getting any battlefields for some reason. It's kind of crazy. Like, I swear we got like 3 times more in the hour before. For pillars, you just use them when you have Ether Tree on and don't use the keys on Mythic pillars. Yeah. So if I farm, let's say, in a group of 2, is it worth opening Angelic pillars in Hell 5? You can. You can also, like, you can also look at the mods of the pillar, right? Maybe if I find a pillar, I can show you. But you can, like, when you're at the pillar, you can mouse over and you can see what mods it has. And if it has, like, boss materials, for example, I think you should always open it. Yeah. Or if it has bloating, for example, I would also always open it. No matter if it's angelic or purple or blue. But if you're like speed farming like me, then you don't really have the time to look at them. Kind of depends like what pace you're going at and like where you are in your progression. Your storm didn't hit like that? Yeah. Storm just gets crazier and crazier the more you put into it. We're still kind of the beginning of the craziness, but we're definitely at the point now where it starts to feel good. But yeah, what is happening? Hello? Can we get like some battlefields? We're doing 1 hour and we're not even getting 1 boss entry. We got 2 before, but we didn't get any luck there with like full stacks or anything like that. And 2 hours for like 3 boss entries tops is kind of crazy. It's super bad. But I wonder why we're not getting any battlefields now. And also none of the full stack procs. Kind of crazy. I mean, I guess this can be like a nice extra side income, but as a like solo, like just for farming for that, it's probably not worth it. How do I get more space in the charms area? I can put Soul Collector in there. Is there a quest or something? Yeah. So, if you complete the quest on Hell 5 to kill Amun-Ra and Gabriel, you will unlock the 5th relic slot. And also you will unlock a quest in Inferno that will task you to kill every act boss once. And once you do that, you get the charm slot. But to get that quest in Inferno, you have to finish the Hell 5 quest for Gabriel and Ra. So yeah, that's how you get the extra charm slot. I'll check it out. Didn't try Pillars yet. Only Chaos Tower and Eternal Battlefield. Yeah, fair enough. Chaos Tower is quite good, I would say. But I think it's a more of an Inferno strategy than Hell. Probably in Hell I wouldn't do it, I think. How do you reset so quick? Shift plus R is the hotkey for resetting. Quest is like 1.5 million gold, yeah. How did you farm incarnation levels? Is there a way to get a lot of XP in Hell? Well, I farmed a lot in Inferno. And in Hell, I just like did a lot of Act 8 Zone 1 blasting with like fast clear speed when I was still in Hell 5 before I could do Inferno. And yeah, after that I was just doing like mostly codexes and stuff like that in Inferno. What a time saver, yeah, it's quite useful. I've already killed the bosses on Inferno, but I didn't do Ubara and Gabriel because I think I don't have the damage. Yeah, you need to finish that quest in Hell 5 first for Gabriel and Ra. And then you get the quest for Inferno bosses. How hard are Gabriel and Ra? Probably for Ra you need like maybe... I'm not sure actually how much you need. Maybe 1 billion DPS? Multi-target? And single target also maybe? But then I think the fight is quite comfortable. So yeah, I'm not sure actually how much you need nowadays for Ra. But Gabriel is quite easy, and Ra is a lot harder than Gabriel. But if you can like blast Inferno, then it should be very easy for you. Both of them. Yeah, there has to be something wrong with this zone. What is going on? We got like a few battlefields in all this time. Chaos Tower was amazing for me in Hell 5. That's how I got all my gear. I'm 2.2 per angelic keys, runes. Oh yeah, you're right actually. Maybe at this point in the season Chaos Tower isn't bad because you can sell like the mats, the runes, the angelic keys and stuff like that. And even so, the ring, that you can get the boss ring in Hell 5 and I think it's like what, 2 million right now? So yeah, maybe actually the season, like, and this early in the season Chaos Tower in Hell is not bad. I didn't think about that, but that sounds good actually, yeah. With the rune drops and stuff like that as well, and your rune prices. Usually you wanna do it in Inferno, because in Inferno you get, with every tower you clear without failing them, you get 1 stack for a chest that you can open, and when you open the the chest, you get 1% angelic chance per stack. So that's a very nice bonus. And also the boss can drop Crown of Doom, which is like 4 million right now, or 4.5 million. Yo, Mateos, welcome to the stream. I don't have a build for this right now. I still have my Season 8 build guide on the channel. A lot of the stuff still applies there, like general mechanics and like important stats and how the build works, etc, etc. And also a lot of the items still apply. But yeah, I'm working on the Season 9 guide. It will be out soon, hopefully. Yeah, but as of right now, I don't have like a build guide or anything that is up to date with the new tree and everything like that. Oh, we got double boss, nice. We got 1 soul, okay, at least something. So we got 1 soul this run and 1 soul this run before. It's like not nothing, but it's also like not amazing. If you're like super fast in hell, then maybe it's worth your time over something else. I'm not sure. I'm clearing Inferno comfortably. What would be enough DPS? I'm not sure about the DPS right now. Yeah. But also, what does comfortably mean? Like, comfortably, some people say comfortably, and then for others, the same thing would be horrible. Like, are you like one-shotting mobs, or are you like one-shotting everything except like tanky mobs like bloaters and stuff like that? Or like, how fast are you? I can't farm health 5 fast. Should I farm health 3? Yes, for sure. Always farm fast. Always farm fast. Very important. Kind of in the wrong place, because I kill monsters very fast, but I also get one shot. Yeah, that might be an issue then. But overall, if you're like doing very well in Inferno, you can... Like, if you're farming Inferno very easily, then I think the Hell 5 bosses should not be a problem at all. And you also get multiple tries as well, right? So, yeah. I wouldn't be worried too much. You opened your ether tree since you last saved and exited? This sounds weird, but I'm 100% sure the ether tree doesn't always apply if you don't open it when saving and exiting and making a new lobby. Oh, we got a full stack. Hello. No, I didn't, but as you can see, it's working. We got the first full stack finally, and we also duped the last boss. So yeah, it's working. But that's interesting. Yeah, maybe it's sometimes bugged like that. Could you show me sub skill tree? Yeah, like the hour is up now, so now we're gonna do like a Q&A section again, or like build reviews, stuff like that. Answer any questions, and yeah, I can of course show my sub skills and my skills and gear, everything else you guys are interested in. And we got another soul, so this run was in the end a lot better than the last, even though we didn't get any battlefields for forever. That's RNG, I guess. Yeah, now that we're actually hitting the stuff, now all of a sudden it seems a lot better. But yeah, it's just luck. Alright. So this time we got... Wait, how many frags do we have? 18, not bad. Did we get anything else? We got 1 beef rest, I think. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to runes and stuff like that. So this time we got 320... This time we got about 420k in 1 hour. For Hell 5, that's pretty good. Oh, and we also got this. If it's rolled well, it can be worth something. Ah, 2 all skills. Unlucky. Yeah, but this still will be a few 100,000 probably. Or at least like 100,000. So 500,000 in 1 hour with this farm. Second run a lot better than the first. That's not too bad. It's definitely applying, yeah. where can I get your filter? I don't know if you want to use my filter because it's not really optimized. I can link it though, but only use this if you're like in the end game, I guess. And yeah, no guarantees for anything because I was just like adjusting this on the fly, and there's a lot of stuff showing that doesn't need to be showing and stuff like that. It's not optimized at all. It's just what I use. Killed Damien nearly 20 times for the page and I still haven't gotten it. Have you turned in the quest? Like from before, from the boss before? And did you kill Anubis before and got the page? But yeah, 20 times it can happen. Sometimes you have to kill him more than that, unfortunately, if you get unlucky. How do you do the build reviews? We'll get to that in a moment. I will post my Discord link in the chat and you can post your build in the Discord and then I'll look at it and we can do a little review. I'm gonna be right back though for a moment, grab some water. My throat is getting pretty dry and use the restroom, and then I'll be back in a few minutes and yeah, then we'll answer any build like questions about the build or about the game and do like build reviews for people that want it. Yeah. How much did you buy your Atos for? I think at the time I bought it at 5 million for these rolls, but without the stars. So it's like not great rolls, but the passive is maxed out and that's like the main thing I wanted to get so I can start using it. But I need to dice it for better rolls eventually. Oh my god, 63 carbs for the page. That is pain. Holy. It's all luck, yeah. I think no boss took me more than like 5 tries. I got through it very quick. 43, oh my god, for death, and 24 Reaper. Ay. Can you show me the sub skills? Yes. I'll leave the sub skills here and I'll be right back. Yeah, just 2 or 3 minutes. And I will be here and we'll do like more build reviews and maybe we'll test like another farming strategy, stuff like that. So yeah, see you guys in a second. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I have the overloaded dice, that's why you have +1 on every skill here. And yes, it is expensive AF. I mirrored mine, so yeah. You will have to do a mirror service for this item If you don't, then you will probably never get it unless you get insanely lucky. Yeah, that's just kind of how it is right now. I have the gold to buy it, it just don't have it in the market. Yeah, that's the thing, it's hard to find. But you can mirror it if you have the gold to buy it. Like, how much gold do you have? Which gold farm is that? So, we did 2 1-hour runs of Sung Lee farming in Hell 5. On the first run, we made around 300k gold. And on the second run, we made around 500,000 gold in 1 hour. So yeah, it's not as crazy as I thought it would be, but it's like okay still. And the strategy is just farming Eternal Battlefield for Sung Lee to kill the boss and get the souls, because the souls are worth a lot of money right now. And yeah, I have more points, of course, than this, but I didn't want to spend all points because someone that is still farming in Hell 5 probably doesn't have more points than this, so this is the tree that we used. There's mirrors in this game? Yeah, it's called the Reflection of Tarathiel. Here, this item. It just mirrors an item. Yeah. That's how I got my overloaded dice. I just went for mirror service. Any suggestions for FPS dropping to 10 whenever there are about 20-30 mobs on my screen and I use Lightning Surge in the middle of them? Lightning Surge, unfortunately, has very big performance issues. What you can do is you can lower the skill opacity for yourself to 0. That helps a little bit. And then also maybe, like, if you don't have the damage to one-shot stuff yet, then you also lag a lot more. Like, if you one-shot the mobs, you lag a lot less. But yeah, as you can see, like, when I do, like, these dummies, I start to lag a lot as well. That's just kind of unfortunately how it is. The performance is really bad. But I also don't have like the skills turned off and everything like that. Reflection is 21 mil, yeah. Thank you, have a nice game. You too. There's no late endgame content for Jotun. Do you recommend going for thoughts, or is there an angelic weapon item to prioritize? I think maybe Phelps would even be good on Jotun, although I haven't tested it myself, but it seems like it would be strong. And the amulet is definitely good for sure. Yeah. It also depends, like, are you playing Frost Orb or are you playing Sunder? First time Hero Siege player here. Welcome to the game, man. I have 13 points in Ether Tree, but for some reason I can't place them. Any idea? You gotta hit escape and vote reset or shift R to reset the lobby. And then after you reset the lobby, you can change your tree. Any way to target farm reflections? No, not really. They just drop anywhere. It's a random drop. The faster you kill things, the less you lag. Yeah, yep. 10 million gold right now, but I can get more. Oh yeah, yeah, you're gonna need a lot more than 10 mil for Lightning Surge dice, I think. Unless someone like accidentally lists it for cheap. But I think like a realistic price, if you just wanna like straight out buy the dice, like for Lightning Surge, is probably 25 to 30, I would say. Because if you mirror, you still need to pay a fee, right? So, and if someone wants to quick sell, maybe you can get it for 20. That's my guess on the dice prices. Chaining of Lightning Surge lags the game, so if you can one-shot, you will lag less. Otherwise, yeah. What build is that? This is Lightning Surge Stormweaver. I have a guide on the channel for Season 8. Most of that guide still applies, but yeah, obviously some of it is outdated. I'm working on a Season 9 guide. What farm in Hell 5? Good question. We're trying to figure that out right now. Eternal Battlefield and Sung Lee seems decent enough for Hell 5. Other than that, I think going into Pillars is good as well. Chaos Tower, I think, probably should be very good as well. Someone in the chat said they did that in Hell and they made a lot of money from it. So yeah, I think those are good strats. And mining might be good as well, especially with the cheaper sigil prices now. Like, how much are they? Yeah, 114k. And let's check how much are the chaos gems. $270. Yeah, so now I think mining actually makes some very good money if you wanna do mining. I have a mining guide on the channel as well, if you haven't seen it. How does your lightning surge go around the whole screen? It's this ring, Downfall of Phelps. It's quite the expensive ring, but what it does is it makes your projectiles shoot out in random directions and they also return back to you. So that's what we use. Gives you a lot of damage and a lot of clear, everything like that. Because obviously you're gonna hit twice with every projectile since they return back to you. And you don't have to use aimbot or anything like that. And you don't have to aim. It's very, very nice playstyle. Orb of Frost, do you recommend Sunder or Orb? I can't tell you that with 100% certainty because I haven't played Jotun this season. I played Jotun last season and then I would say Frost Orb is better to start with. And then once you have a little bit of gear, Sunder is better. But yeah, and if you go into Sunder, you also want to scale crit because you can do that on Frost Sunder. Nimis at home, yeah. What are your jewels on Oko? I'm just using lightning resistance. As you can see, we have 120 lightning resistance, and on the incarnation tree, we are using this node to convert resistance into damage. And especially early on, if you're like early in your progression, this node is very strong. Why? Because these jewels are extremely cheap. Let's see, what is it called again? I always forget the name. Lyricon or whatever, this one. They shouldn't be expensive at all, yeah. Well, they went up a little bit, but it's still cheap to socket for what they give you. Where do you get your mana sustain from? I'm using this node right here. Before I was using a mana flask. You only really need this once you get a lot of cast speed and a lot of skill levels, you will need this because then the mana flask won't be enough anymore. But early on you can just use mana flask, to be honest, and maybe one charm with mana on kill, like maybe Witch's Claw. Let me see how much is that. Yeah, 9k. This is very good, very, very good for like earlier progression. You get one skill and you get mana after each kill. Very good. Should I get the ring or keep the Aeron? Well, Aeron is pretty good. What is your second ring? Aren't flat lightning better? Yes and no. It depends how much lightning skill damage you have. That's why I'm using like some topazes and some of this. Probably at this point for me, maybe flat lightning is better. I'm not sure, but you kind of want to balance it out. Like, you want to get like a good amount of flat lightning, but you also want like lightning skill damage. But yeah, I think I dropped some flat lightning. So for me now, topazes would be better. But especially early on, these can be very strong if you don't have that much lightning increase damage yet. Do you know what the most valuable tarot card crafts are? Yes, I do. Good question. Don't want to waste cards on less profitable outcome, and it's hard to find out. Yeah. Sure, no problem. I got you. So the best card crafts, do I have any right now? No, I don't. But the best card crafts are relic unique item, random relic unique item. What you're looking to hit is monkey paw, because this with a high roll goes for like 1 to 1.5 million, and like cheapest is like 400k, I think. So that is very good. Then 10 times random material is very good because yeah, you just get a lot of stuff like gypsies, like dice, prophet's wisdom. You get a lot of those mallets, and they are very expensive. And then random orb is good because you want to hit doom. Doom are like what, 70-80k each. And yeah, that's obviously good as well. I got 600 flat and 440%, so I want to even it out. Yeah, maybe you can benefit from like percent increase then at this point. Where do you get 600 flat from then? Do you have like topazes in Gabriel, or how do you get so much flat? Sorry, by the way, guys, if I'm missing any questions. I'm trying my best to keep up and respond as good as I can to the questions that I get. Do you think that if I had an RTX 5090, the FPS would still drop that much? Well, I don't know. I don't have one. I'm playing on an old laptop. So yeah. Did I miss the Discord post? No, not yet. I'll post the Discord in chat if anyone wants like a build review. Or if you just want to join my Discord to hang out there or like find group there or whatever. But yeah, also if you want a build review, you can post your build in the Discord and I'll do that for you. So here it is. Quick tips for miners. Mining in normal might be best right now. Bloodstone and Darkstone, rare mets from copper and iron ore are 7k plus gold each. That is a good tip. Get on it, miners. That sounds good. Azazel with Anubis and Angelic Gem. Maybe, yeah. The question is though, if you drop your Aerons, then will you be kept out on ignore enemy resistance? Because you still need that kept, right? Lycon better than Pristine Topaz with that note. You kind of want to balance it out. Like you want some percent damage and you want some flat damage. Like you don't want to only have flat damage in your build and you don't only want to have like percent damage in your build, right? You kind of need to balance them out because they like multiply with each other. So it depends on how much you have. What to buy first, ring or armor broken wings for Inferno? Ring. I would say ring for sure. You don't really, like this armor, you need to have a good roll anyways for this to be good. And you also need attack speed on your gear for this to be good. So like before you get attack speed on your gear, this isn't really like all that impactful compared to Thunder Guardian's Blade. Like if you have a soul collector, for example, for the buffs, like it gives you cast speed and attack speed. Like if you have that, maybe then Gabriel is good, but I think the ring is higher priority. It's quite strong, the ring. What are orbs? Orbs are used for codexes. You socket them in codexes, like these ones, and then they have different effects on depending what you socket. Holy, dropped an 11% attack speed jewel. GG, Dion, congrats. Any other good mods on that, or is it just attack speed? Because if there's anything other, like anything else on that, that is good. Topaz in everything but Gabriel. Okay. That's a lot of flat then. And in Gabriel you have attack speed, I'm assuming? Because even if I socket flat in here, right, I only get, what, 40 more? Wait, no, I would get 80 more. That is quite a lot, actually, yeah. I think I will go for flat in this. For Azazel 2 socket, you can stack soul gems, I believe. But like you only get still... the second soul gem is quite a waste, right? Because you only get the effect from gem, right? You don't get like... You wouldn't get like these stats on here twice. At least that's what it was like last season. If that changed now, then Azazel is like most broken ring in the game. But I haven't seen that. Additional charm slot, you need to kill Gabriel and Ra in Hell 5. And then you will unlock your 5th relic slot. And at the same time you will unlock a quest in Inferno, a new quest, to get your charm slot. Thank god, Illusionist has easy gem selection. If you're poor, you go Amethyst. If you have gold, you go Chaos Gems. Yeah, fair enough. But I guess even for illusion, it's like this node with the resistance is quite strong. New Hero Siege player here, and I have a question. Is there any way to change Forged mod to other Forged mod? Yes, if you reroll your item with Satanic Dice, then the Forged mod changes. But everything else, like all the other rolls, change as well, so keep that in mind. Unless you hit an extra socket, for example, my Crown of Doom has an extra socket, usually it has 3, now it has 4, you cannot reroll the extra socket. But any other Forged mod you can reroll. Where can I put the print of my build? Just put it in general chat. I will look at it in a second. How can you keep the minimap? Just press M. Like every time you press M, it changes the minimap from this to no minimap to top right corner. Flat on weapons is local and don't work on Gabriel. You mean like flat damage? No. Like attack speed, yes. Attack speed on weapon is local, but for like gems it doesn't matter because 40 lightning skill damage will always be 40 lightning skill damage, no matter if it's on the weapon or not. But the gems also give you additive lightning damage, right? And that additive damage is always weapon damage, no matter if it's in the boots or in the weapon or anything like that. So for like pristine gems, it doesn't matter. But for attack speed, you never want to socket attack speed in your weapon, because that is local to the weapon. I think you get double, that's what I heard in Viking Discord? No way, right? What? That would be insane. Let's check if there are some Azazels like that. If that's the case, then that's a bug. Like, there's no way that's intended or something like that. If it works like that, then it's 100% bugged. Yeah, I don't know. There is none on market for that. I'll look at the Discord builds in a moment. I have a question about progression in this game. I have all my heroic charms, heroic items, charms, most Biz relics, Biz augments. What do I do now? Do I just start to 5-star my items? You could also go for angelic items, maybe. It really depends on your build and what item you are using, like which items have priority and stuff like that. For example, like starring this item, for example, you get a lot of value out of the stars because you get so much stats from it. Or for example, an item like this, you also get insane value out of stars. And then other items you don't get much values. For example, Azazel, you don't get any value from stars at all. And some other items you don't get as much, but you get some. It really like depends. Luna HP on Inferno? I'm not sure. Good Stormweaver for Hell 5 with 2 million budget. I'm not sure since I don't really know the prices right now. But for Hell 5, I would say probably yes. I would be surprised if not. Do you review only Stormweaver build? I can review other builds as well, but I will not be as knowledgeable on them. But for like general stuff, I can review others as well. Is it worth crafting and selling Moonstone and Chaos Gems? Yes. Moonstone Gems, how much are they? Chaos Gems for sure. And the Moonstone... Moonstone also, but a little bit less worth than Chaos Gems. How many hours does leveling take before going to endgame? You mean like 1 to 100? It really depends on how fast you are, but if you're new to the game, probably a while. Like, if you're very, very fast and very good, maybe 3 to 4 hours. But if you're new, maybe like 8 hours. I don't know. What farming strat are you testing? We did 2 hours, 2 1-hour runs of Sangli Hell 5 for the souls. First run was quite bad. We made around 300k profit. And second run for 1 hour, we made around 500,000 in profit. Okay, let's look at the build reviews. Wait, 1 second. I want to make sure I don't leak anything on Discord. Okay, we got 2 build reviews on Discord. Let's look at them. Don't know where I missed the damage, to be honest. You're using Gabriel's. Oh, you're missing charm slots. Like, your charm, like, looking at this, your charms need a lot of work. Because charm slots are one of the most important like things in the game. They are so strong. And you have 3 open charm slots here. You're also using a small charm here, which isn't ideal. Like, these 2 charms are very outdated. These 2 charms aren't that great either. Obviously, like, some charms are expensive to get now, but you have a lot of power missing here. And this charm also, like, it's not bad to use in the beginning, but it's also, like, not that great. You don't have the Phelps ring. Phelps is probably the next thing I would get, because Phelps is quite insane. Yeah, otherwise it looks fine. This one doesn't do anything for you. Like, you don't need crit. Crit does nothing for you. But I guess it's fine since you have Gabriel, the attack speed. So yeah, nunchucks is fine. 20% attack speed, why not? And you need the crit later, so that's fine actually. Oh, well, never mind. I wouldn't go for... never mind. I read the +4, but it's +12. Yeah, okay, that's fine then. +6. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, whoa. You're quite low hero level still, and would I go for this? I wouldn't path through here. I'll show my hero tree in a second, how I would do it, but I'm not sure if I would go for all of this here right now. Yeah, I'll go over my incarnation tree and my skills and everything in a second, so everyone that's interested in that, like, can look at it all at once. But for items, yeah, that's what I have to say. I do build reviews for other classes as well, but I'm most knowledgeable about Stormweaver. How do I get to Hell 5? If you finish Hell 1 and kill Mevius, you unlock Hell 3. If you kill him in Hell 3, you unlock Hell 5. Best place to mine? Highland Mines dungeon. Okay, next build review. That's a Gabriel. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, this is you with the Azazel. Wait, your Gabriel is 4 socket? Or? Yeah, okay. Is your high roller? My question would be, is your high roller 777 for the plus to all skills? And then I'm not sure if I would go for, since you have Azazel, I guess maybe you go for crit chance now. But I haven't tested it this season myself, but I don't know if like going crit scaling this early is worth it. And also, like, holy, you have all this gear, you have like so many angelics and stuff, but you don't have your charm slot and your relic slot yet. So I would get that ASAP. That's quite important. And you don't have any crit relics as well. I guess maybe, yeah, maybe you don't need a crit relic since you're running Azazel. But I wonder if Azazel is worth it at this point, or if you should just go Phelps. Yeah. And these charms, I don't know how good they are. Like some grand charms can be good, like this one, for example, is quite nice. And they can get a lot better than this too. But this is not bad. So yeah, I don't know. If these are good, then it's fine. If not, then look to upgrade ASAP. Yeah, and otherwise for charms in general, guys, like stuff like this, these are obviously low roll, they go up to 50, but just magic skill damage large charms is very, very strong. How much did you make in the hour? First, we did 2 hours. First hour, we made around 300k profit, and second hour, we made 500,000. Need to look up the charm missions. Yeah, it's very, very good. But, yeah. And yes, skills. Oh, your res is quite low. Maybe you can get some points for resistance. Oh yeah, I would drop these notes for sure. You don't need them. You only need this one. And then, I'm not sure if you need this already. Do you have the amulet? I think you probably do, right? Yeah, you do. But yeah, you're not really going into this part, which I really like. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna go over like my skill tree in a bit and how I did it. Next upgrade, Grimbone and Death Crown. I think... Wait, which rune is that? Which rune do you have socketed here? Because I'm pretty sure that's not a good thing to socket, but I don't know right now which one it is. Maybe you can tell me. I don't think you need to go Grimbone. Like, maybe you want to use the Suomi shield as well as a more offensive option. And I think I would not go Grimbone. Just go a Death Crown right away. That's what I would do. Oh yeah, what flask are these people using? Oh, you're using the resistance flask. That's not great, I think. If you rely on flask for resistance, I would find another fix. Like what this guy is using for flask is very good if you have a Gabriel, because these two give big attack speed. So these flasks are very strong, but for you, for flasks, I would use the coffee container instead of this one. Coffee container is super strong. It didn't work like the first week of the season, but now it got fixed, so yeah. Send you the crown and charm picks. This one? Oh yeah, it's +7. Then it's good. Charm. Like this is my charm. And this, I'm not sure what this is. I'm gonna run some rogue towers. Do you wanna come? Maybe. I don't know what prices are right now. But first we're gonna do like the build reviews and stuff like that, and then maybe we look at some other stuff. Like we maybe test a new farming strategy. I'm not sure right now. It's still okay to run, it's not bad. But I need some time to decide. You can just start if you want, and maybe I'll join in. 4-socket codex, you should make probably the Rogue Chaos Tower codex. It's a rune word. You will find it in the crafting menu, like here. Rune words. And then you just disable everything else. go to Codex, and then for 4 sockets, Codex of Chaos is quite good. If you can kill the boss. And you need to make sure to socket them in the right order. So you need to socket Doom, Doom, Heroism, Ancient. Specifically in that order. Okay, is your 8 trillion damage guide still good to follow, or is there better build to follow? It's still like decent to follow, but you need to take it with a grain of salt because a few things changed. But overall, like a lot of things or most things are still applicable, and I'm working on a new guide that's updated for Season 9. Okay. Exploding Samurai. Money for Arcane Pumpkin and the Amulet. Yeah, that sounds good. Chaos Gems are better than Pristine Amethyst. Just general suggestions. Yeah, sure. So you're using exploding stuff, so I guess all this is good. I wonder how much life you have, because you also have the burger, and you have like this and this, so maybe you can drop like the Anubis Ankh and still be fine in terms of defense. And get more damage out of that with like a Sheep King's Wool or like a Steve Charm, something like that. That could be quite big. Other than that, I've never played the Explosive Kunai build because it's new to the season, so I can't really say much. But Chaos Gems should definitely be better than Amethysts, yes, but they are also a lot more expensive. So I would only socket them in like gear pieces that you know you're gonna keep, because they are quite expensive. So yeah. Not sure if any of this gear you will keep for like your endgame setup. What charm slot? Dion, holy. Okay, now you posted your charms, yes. Crit damage, life. Seems like you miss a lot of damage from this charm, because aren't you... My assumption, maybe I'm wrong, but my assumption would be that you are capped out on crit without this charm, especially with Relic. You need 1 crit damage Relic, and then you can drop this charm to get more damage here, which would be big. And this one... Yeah, it's okay, I guess. 26 int is better than nothing, but you can probably like upgrade this as well. And when you get the extra charm slot, you have like enough space to fit another 2x2 charm. So I think out of Relic and Charm, you will get a lot of power for your build. Wanna go for Death Crown, Lost Dimension on the Castrate base, and Ator and the rest of Angelics. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Very good plan. Yeah, but I probably wouldn't make Lost Dimension. Like, since Crematorium's Pledge got fixed, you can go for Crematorium's Pledge instead. I think it's a little bit better than Lost Dimension. I just made this because Crematorium's Pledge was bugged and didn't work. So eventually, later down the road, I will replace this. How many ether points from wormholes? I think 10. Like up to wormhole 50 you get points. Okay. What was the conclusion from the gold farm? Is Eternal Battlefield good? I think if you're in Hell 5, it's like okay. Like this was the first hour test that we did, and like this is around 300k gold, and this was the second hour test that we did, and this is around 500,000 gold to maybe up to 800k depending on how much this sells for. Let's actually crystal this just for fun. Maybe we hit something good. Minus arcane resistance. Great. Very great. My lightning arcane hybrid build is gonna go crazy with this. where can I find your build? I have a Season 8 build guide on the channel. It's a little bit outdated, but most of the stuff still applies, and I'm working for a build for Season 9. And talking about build, because we just did the build reviews, I'm gonna go over my tree one more time and my skills and sub-skills. So, yeah. Basically, how I would do the tree. I would go left side. Personally, like, I skipped this. Maybe I will pick it up later once I have more cast speed. But I went down this left side. I skipped the int nodes as well. I went up here. I took the crit nodes. And this one. Don't take any of these. Just take this one. And then once I had enough points to get up here, I dropped the crit nodes. I respec them. And I went for this. And for this and this. And also this one up here is quite important. If you need extra resistance and you have some points, you can grab these. It's quite nice. I have them because I don't have Annihilator yet. But this node up here is like really strong as well. And then once you get these here, and then you can go into the right tree and go into crit here and also get into crit here. Like one crit path on its own doesn't do much. Once you have both together is when it's good. And when you have Gabriel, you can also get this, of course. And like, once you get a lot of cast speed and all skills, this is good as well. And yeah, once you have the int scaling amulet, like the int nodes all become very good as well. And then if you have Gabriel, this is a very good 1 point right here, because it just gives you 10 attack speed for 1 point. And this, whenever you want to invest points into defense, this is very good too. Yeah, that's like how I did my tree progression. And then for skills, or just using this. And for Lightning Surge, this is my Scap skill tree. Keep in mind I have overloaded dice active right now, so you need to reduce 1 point from everything, because I get +1 on every skill from overloaded dice. What was the best last season gold farm? Chaos Pillar Codex was broken last season, especially early on. You could print like crazy with that. Spellslinger Augment still the best? I'm not sure, I haven't tested yet. I think maybe not though. Maybe you don't want Spellslinger anymore, maybe you want the Spell Crit or something else. What's the difference between Satanic Dice and Crystal? Satanic Dice rerolls the mods on an item, like the roll ranges. And every mod on an item that has like a random mod will get rerolled to a different mod. So for example, damage taken reduced will get rerolled to a different mod, and all the other values will get rerolled. So all attributes could go from 35 to like 25 or anything else really, just random. And Satanic Crystal has a chance to either brick the item or add a new mod on the item. Like for example, damage taken reduced on here is added by Satanic Crystal. If you can run any mechanic with Eternal Battlefield, what would it be? I'm thinking Unholy Siege, but unsure. How much are Chaos Keys right now? Maybe Pillars, but maybe not. They're 3k each. I don't know. Maybe I would go... Maybe I would go for the ADP spawns. Where is it? Isn't there like... Ah, no, it's called Guardian of Hell, right? The mob type. Maybe I would go for this node here, because you can also path through the Total Magic Find, and then you can go in here. You can buff Overworld, just don't take this node, because obviously you want Eternal Battlefield. And you get some extra ADPs for chance of Fulgurite and Anvil. I think that would be quite good with extra points. Because, you know, Unholy Siege is like not bad, but it takes time to do, right? So, yeah. Maybe you want this. This one. What happens after Corrupted? You need to use this item right here, Prophet's wisdom on the item to restore it back to its original state. Is crafting something you do and worth putting time into? Yeah, it's not like a super in-depth system, but you can do some codex crafting. You will need to do some crafting to like star your items and like get good mods on your items and stuff like that. It's definitely something worthwhile doing. I'm full into Chaos Pillar, it's bad. In Hell 5, probably I wouldn't do it, because now the keys sell for a decent amount of gold as well. So maybe not in Hell 5. Which augment? I just have a random augment right now. Basically, this doesn't work for my build. I just went into the Angelic Realm once and I got this, but it's trash. Like, don't use this. I basically have no augment right now. How you get gold this season is really simple. You get soul sacrifice on the ether tree and then farm act bosses for soul gems. You get 1 per 10 hours. So you're like 1.5 to 3 million profits. Oh, that sounds like pain. Maybe if you can't do other stuff, it's like, okay. But to me, like 1.5 million in 10 hours sounds super bad. And doing a farm that's boring too. But I mean, I guess it's something you can do, yeah. Yellow tarot cards drop from Siege. They can drop from Siege, yeah, but it's very rare. You get them more often from tarot decks. What is the farm? Is it good? We tried Hell 5 Sung Lee. If you're in Hell 5, it might be something you can do. It's not as great as I thought, but it's like, okay. First hour we got 300k in profit. Second hour we got 500 to 700k in profit. About the ring? Oh, right. About the ring. Should you drop the Aaron? Like I said, I would probably more think about dropping the Azazel than the Aaron, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not sure about that, to be honest. You'll have to test it out, I guess. Can you combine 2 mechanics on Ether Tree? Yeah, you can put as many mechanics as you have points. Which big nodes from Chaos Pillar Tree would you not take in Hell 5? If you can show, please. Let me see. Do I have a Chaos Pillar Tree? I don't. This node is bad. You don't need it. Yeah. Like this big node you don't need. Yeah. And then monster amount and monster rarity is quite nice. The small nodes. Unless you're in a group, the drops are bad in my opinions. So I have 500+ Inferno Anubis and 300+ Inferno with no Mevia skills. Yeah, I mean if you enjoy doing it, why not? Do you have a Vanna quest on Hell 5? Need a carry? No, I don't, sorry. How to cap minus light resist without chest or gloves? I'm using this ring for minus 25. And, well, the relic, of course. And where else do I get it from? Weapon as well. Yeah. And then I think that's it, right? Oh, of course, this charm. This charm too. How does the High Roller crown work? Basically, the lucky number is the total amount of stats you have on the item. So if it rolls 1% all resistance, for example, you get 1 lucky number. If it rolls 40 all resist, you get 40. And that's the same for every stat. And if you hit 777 lucky number, then you get an additional 7 all skills on the item, which is quite insane. And you also get 7% damage taken reduced and 7% more EXP. So yeah, if you get 777 or more, it's quite crazy. But even like if it's not 777, it can be an extremely good helmet. The shrine node is insane though. Can give scrolls of Ra and stuff. Oh, those are the shrines. I thought it would be like the small ones only that gives you like buffs and stuff like that. But then that's good to know. I didn't know that. Yeah, then it's really good. Never mind then. Then you want that node. If you lose against Luna, you can fight her again. Yeah, you have like 5 tries, I think. You think I'm enjoying doing this? I need gold. Another 0.8 mil for an emerald, then 6 for pumpkin, and then 24 dice and 16 for Annie. I think there's better things you can do than for money, no? You can farm Reaper. Inferno Reaper should be a way better gold than than farming for soul gems, I think. How does your surge go everywhere when you attack? Downfall of Phelps. It shoots random direction projectiles and they return to you. It's quite strong. +4 charm to all skill Stormweaver, but can't find one on the auction. Oh, can you link it to me maybe? I would be like, if it has some other good stats, maybe I'm interested in buying it from you. That sounds like it has potential for sure, but maybe it's too expensive for me right now, depending on how it is. It's all shrines. Oh yeah, then it's not bad. I mean, lose all portals. Well, if you lose all portals, then you will have to find the portal for Vanaheim again, and then you can fight her again. 8 billion single target, enough for Inferno Sungli? I think so, yes, probably. I don't know the exact numbers, but I think it's should easily be enough in my opinion. But I'm not 100% sure. Maintaining the lunar reward? Yeah, basically you will just you will have the same reward. Quest is still finished. You just need the portal again, and then you get the exact same reward fight right away without the quest and everything. Yeah, that's how it works. But yeah, Guiga HV. Can you maybe send me a screenshot of the charm? You can join my Discord if you want, or you can join my game, or I join your game. I would be interested in seeing the charm. I can help you price it, and maybe I will even like buy it myself, or I know someone that would be interested in buying it from you, because that charm sounds like it could be very good. Okay. The question is, what do we do now? I feel like the 2 testing runs, we don't need a third for this strat to test. We could do Inferno Reaper for testing. I already know that's decent. Like, that's what I did early on when the prices were still higher. It was very good then. But even now, I think it's not bad at all. Yeah, 3.3k per shard. This will be a very good farm for early Inferno. I don't know how to PM. I can join your game. Max level of relics is 10. Just invite me by typing /invite and then my name, AAO, and then you can invite me. I'll join your lobby and you can link it there. What chest can I buy when I don't have money for the Gabriel one? I'm still weak and poor. Just get Thunder Guardian's Plate. I wouldn't even worry about Gabriel for now. Gabriel is only good if you get like some other attack speed on your gear. And you need a Gabriel with good rolls as well for it to be worth it. Just take Thunder Guardian's Plate. Worry about other items. For the 28 intelligence charm, what do I change this to? Try to get a Chaos Gemstone with attack speed? Oh, yeah, maybe. Or any Chaos Gemstone with, like, good stats. It doesn't have to be attack speed, right? You could get all resistance or, like, lightning stuff or stuff like that. Chaos Gemstone is definitely good. I killed more than 20 Reapers without a torch, so selling fragments seems good. Yeah, it's a gamble. Sometimes you go dry for a long time, and sometimes you hit 2 torches in a row. It's just RNG. I prefer not gambling as well. Do we have to be on the same server? No, we don't. We don't have to be on the same server. But if the invite thing is not working, you could also just let me know your lobby name and password. Or I'll make a lobby that you can join. Yeah. One second, guys. I'm like trying to charge my phone because I'm reading chat on my phone. Oh, there we go. There's the invite. Alright, let's have a look at this charm. That's only +4 and nothing else. The other stats aren't good on it, sadly. But yeah, it's still a decent charm. I don't know how much this would go for. I'm guessing maybe 1 mil? I'm not sure. Can you, if you want to, like, I'm not gonna scam you obviously on stream. Maybe... If no, that's fine too, but maybe you can trade it to me for a second. Then I can see like how much damage it would actually give me compared to the charm I have. And then I have a better idea like how strong it actually is. And then I can like give a better estimate for a price. If you don't want to, that's fine as well, of course. Yo, I'm fresh in Hell 1. What's a good strat to farm gold? It's my first season. If you're in Hell 1, I would just worry about like speed farming a good zone, like maybe Act 8, Zone 1. And yeah, just speed farm and get some EXP and stuff like that first. Okay, let's see. We have 4.446 tooltip with my charm. And how much do we have with this? I'm assuming it's less, but maybe not. 448. So it's actually quite good. Yeah, well, it's probably worth a decent amount then. You will find buyers for this for sure. I would like to buy it, but I don't want to scam you. And I don't know, like, I don't know if I have enough money. Like, you could probably sell it for maybe 2 million would be my guess. It's hard to price these items. I can't say for sure. Like, maybe it would be worth more, maybe it would be worth less, but if I would sell it, I would try putting it up on the market for 2 million if I were you. You can trade me, I'll give it back to you. But that's a very nice find, especially your hero level 10, that's a big drop. But I would say, like, at the very least, it will sell for 1 million. I can't imagine that it will not sell for 1 million. But yeah, probably more than that, to be honest. Best farming strat, and not to sit in town and kill monsters, yes. So, yeah, congrats, Biori. You got a very nice drop there. That's quite lucky. And these all-skill charms are very rare this season. So if you want to try your luck, maybe you could even list it for 3 million. I think it could maybe sell for 3 million if there's the right buyer. But yeah, it's just like how I would price it personally. No guarantee or anything, like these are hard to price. Do you recommend this gold farm? Was there a better one you tried? It seems decent for Hell 5 for sure. But I haven't tried like everything in Hell 5, especially at this point of the economy. Since it has been a while since I've been in Hell 5 myself. Bard is so busted this patch, don't even have a weapon. GG. Worth killing Sungli or just sell fragments? Need more gold for more damage. Let's check the market. How much the fragments are. $1.4k. I think it's probably worth killing him. Because the thing is, inside of the Sung Lee map, you also get fragments back, right? So I think it's probably worth killing him. But at the end of the day, it's still a gamble. Like, if you do a lot of fragments, then it's worth it, for sure. Like, on average, I think it's worth it. But, I mean, if you just do, like, a few bosses, then maybe you get super lucky, or maybe you get super unlucky. You never know. You would buy it for 2 million, and then I swap the 28 in charm for that. Yeah, see, you already have an offer for 2 million if you want to sell it for 2. I think maybe you could get more on the auction house, and maybe not. I don't know. But I think there is a good chance you get more. I'm not sure, though. I really don't know. If you want a quick sell, you have someone offering 2 million in chat. How much Grand Charm with 38 magic skill damage? If 38 magic skill damage is the only mod on there, then I don't think it's sellable. Because you can get up to 50% magic skill damage on large charms. Check the crown in Discord. Is this a good crown? Ooh, whoa, whoa. What do we have here? Ay. Low attribute, sadly, but you got attack speed also, and you got high roll magic skill damage. That's a banger. That one is better than mine. And yes, I think if you star this one, you will get to 777. Actually, will you? I don't know. It might be close. You might be just below. Like, what I would do, if this gets to 777, it's very good. What I would do is I would add 1 star and see how many points you get for 1 star, and then you know if it hits 777 on 5 stars. But you might just below. Might be just below. But if it hits, then it's very good. Just put it on auction for 3 million. GG. I don't know why your message got retracted. I don't know how to see the message either. Yeah, I don't know what that is about. The monkey paw charm, what does it do? It just gives you some skills and attributes. Like, the relic stuff doesn't matter for this build, but having a 2-slot vertical charm, or horizontal charm, I guess, is like quite good, because you can fit it well. And then just having 2 all skills and attributes on a 2-slot charm is quite good. Added 1 star? How many points did you get? Mm. 690. Wait, so you got 21, right? Yeah, you got 21. 4 times 21, you get 84 more. Oh, you're 3 points short. No, I'm sorry. Damn. You're 3 points off. That sucks. It's still a good crown to use, though. Like, it still has decent stats. It's just not a 777 one. Where's the invite, the link for your Discord? I'll post it. 774, yeah. Yo, have a nice stream. Thank you. Yeah, 774, 3 points off. So it's 672. We don't know that for sure, because the more stats you have on it, the more you get from star levels. So for example, I had a crown with a little bit less stats, and I was not getting 21 per star, I was getting 20 per star. So we don't know what the exact threshold is. But 672, you will hit it 100%, yes. But maybe it's 670, maybe 671. Like, depending if the amount of stats per star goes up. Oh yeah, the Discord link, that's what I wanted to do. Um, 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 um. Here's the link for my Discord server. 6-7. Alright, I'm gonna do another farming strategy here. This one is very good if you're early Inferno. So you don't have to farm for a soul gem, for example. Oh, does this sell? We'll just put it up for like 100k. I don't know if it's worth more or less or whatever. We'll just do this. Maybe someone buys it. So we're gonna do another farming strategy here. This one is quite nice, I think. We're gonna see how much we make from that. Oh no, the 777 crown got sniped in front of your eyes. 1.8 mil rip. Bro, yesterday I was looking on the market and there was an El Patron listed for 10 mil. I was like asking around like people, oh, do you have 10 mil right now? If so, just buy it. Oh, it dropped in price, 14 now. But still, like yesterday, the cheapest one, other than the 10 mil, was 17. And then there was one for 10. So I was like, hello? I wish I had the cash right now to just flip this. That's free money. But yeah, if you're looking to flip items, Highrollers Death Crown, you can definitely get some good ones. Like I got this one without stars for 900k, and then I just started. Yeah, if you get one, sometimes the lucky numbers get posted way too cheap, and you can actually start them to get them above the threshold, and then you made like 4 mil. 651 is not enough. 642 also close. Oh no. Oh no, this one is so close. Should we dice a few crowns? Let's do it, guys. We'll just gamble. We'll gamble a little bit, and then we do the other farming strategy. That's very good gold. But you have to be able to farm at least like early Inferno. Let's see, maybe we hit here. Decided to try Reaper, nice. Is Azazel plus Phelps has more damage than Aaron plus Phelps? I see, okay, that's good to know. What was your number before star? On this one, I don't remember, but quite high, because as you can see, 4 stars is enough to get it over the threshold. Alright, we're gonna go for the forged mod first. Let's see what we can hit. Dex, well, that's useless for us, but we are re-rolling anyways, so let's do it. Hopefully we hit big here. GG. Hello? Can we re-roll, please? Oof, not like that. Close, but not quite. I don't want to waste too many dice though. Maybe this is a bad idea. What does lucky number do? Basically, once you hit the lucky number, then you get these stats on top, like +7 all skills, 7% damage reduce, 7% experience gain. It's quite huge. We're gonna do it blind. It's better this way. Oh. We'll do like 3 more rerolls, like actual rerolls. With plus EXP. I should look at the rolls as well. Brick again. Okay, that's 1 of the 3. Close, 622. But bad stats. Wow, we are getting a lot of bricks. Holy moly. Bro. How many dices have I used? Oh my god. No, why did I do this? I'm wasting so much money. Jesus Christ. Oh. One more reroll. This is the last one. I just used 15 dice as holy. Oof. It's bad. It's so bad. One more reroll. One more reroll. You need to go over 7-7? Yeah, 7-7-7 or above. Fuck it. We're going all the way. Ooh, wait, that's it, right? We hit? It's low res though, so it's quite bad, but we hit, no? What did we say the number was? 672? GG, let's go. So now we need to star it. This is why gambling is bad. No, you see, this is exactly why gambling is good. Joking, of course, but in a game like this, if it doesn't cost you money, then it's fine. Yeah, it has low, like so low all resist and so high attack damage. Why though? Why? Like low magic skill damage, low all res, and bad forged mod, but it's still profit, I think. So yeah, we're just gonna hit the gypsies now and get it to 5-star. Hopefully this won't take too long. Any bets in chat? How many gypsies we take? I'm gonna say 8. I'm optimistic. We have to do it blind though. Okay, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. Are we at... okay, we're doing it blind. 5 hits. Okay, are we at 5-star right now? Come on. We bricked on the last one. GG. Made millions rolling chaos gems, looking for a good one. I did like 25 dice yesterday, I think, on chaos gems, but I didn't really hit anything. 6, 4, 4? You need at least 5. It can't be lower than 5. Wait, we bricked again? No. Okay, 1 star. First Reaper dropped +2 Samurai Torch and 2 souls. GG. How much is the Samurai Torch? We're back at 0. Hello? Can we hit? Can we please hit? Alter rare items in any way? Not really. Like, no useful way. Oh my god. Don't take up all my gypsy. Hello? And brick again. Holy... Maybe we do the look now. Okay, 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 come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. My luck with star leveling this season has been atrocious, I'm not gonna lie. Like my gloves as well, it took so many bricks to get those to 5-star. Okay, 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 come on. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. Oh, 1 more! Please hit, please hit. We need this one, please hit. Yes, let's go. 21 gypsies. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay, I guess. Can Luna drop Phelps? Well, from the quest or as a random drop, but Phelps is usually like a random drop that has increased chances on Act 8. How much are they? Like, how much is the cheapest? 2.9 mil? Oh, they're not even that expensive. Oof. This one is better than mine, I guess. And 2.8. I'll put mine for 2.5, I guess. Sadly, the all res is so low on this one. And magic skill damage as well. Hopefully someone buys it for 2.5. So, I guess we didn't really make that much profit, but it's good. Spent like 2 million already on that helm, yeah. So we are about even, maybe a little bit profit. Spent like 420k gold on the shards. We'll do 2 more runs. Oh, you bought the shards. Oh, don't buy the shards. Unless you really want to gamble, but it's really just a gamble. It's not like a profitable thing, I would say, unless you get lucky. most likely lost. Okay, yeah, so you're aware. How's lucky number 777 when it goes up to? Well, yeah, that's just how it works now. They changed it. Yeah. Don't talk about it. Don't spread it too much. Maybe it's a bug. Maybe they will fix it. But as of right now, that's just how it works. You just need to hit 777 and you can up it with star levels. Alright guys, quick break. I'm grabbing a water and going to the restroom, and then we're gonna do the Reaper farming strat. But yeah, holy, I used so many dice. GG. Yep, I'll be right back, guys. Alright. I am back. However, I have decided I will make a quick run to the store. So I will end the stream here because I haven't I haven't really eaten anything yet today, and I don't have anything at home anymore. So I'm gonna get some food in my stomach, and yeah, then we're gonna be live again. So yeah, I'm just going to the store, grabbing some food. And I'll be back in like maybe an hour or two, and we will continue the stream, and we will do more 1-hour tests of farming strategies and like answer questions in chat, do build reviews, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching and hanging out in chat. I really enjoyed it. It was a very fun stream. I'll be back later. Yeah, that's it for me for now, and I'll be back. Second Reaper dropped nothing. Well, that's just how it goes. You got very lucky on your first torch. I would not recommend running them. So yeah, see you Prospect, see you... what is that name? Serapis Bilia? See you later. And Cross Gotcha, see you. Capison, thank you for hanging out as well, and see you. And everyone else that has been here today and chatting, hanging out. Shadow as well. See you, see you. Yeah, I'll be back in like an hour or two and we will continue. Goodbye.